you a fucking prude asexual if you don't like the Silk Song girl. And I'm like, nigga. Then you talk about this. I think I got rage baited. It's completely possible. But I'm like, that's a bug, man.
So compassionate.
That shit sound lit.
So competent.
I'm pregnant too,
folks.
Y'all know that meme of Woody and fucking Buzz Lightyear, where it's like, bro, you don't fuck with no Uzi, no Cardi, nothing. I'm gonna do that same meme, but like for Pokemon Goon shit. I'm gonna be like, bro, you don't want to fuck a Lucario, a Gardevoir, nothing. I want the ass, buddy. We watching the ass too. I don't give a fuck. What are you at? Alternate pussy? I ain't gonna lie, bro. Alternate pussy gotta smack. I need some pussy, man.
There's more knife and killing and violence, but
I'm actually tweaking. Bitch. Wah! Ah! Ah! It's too many buttons. Oh, you son of a bitch. As soon as I let my goddamn guard down. You got it, bro. You got it. You got it. You got it. I'm offline. Is this a trick? Is this a meme? I don't. Wait, hold on, bro. Am I still?
Oh my god, nigga.
Hey, bro, I took the wall.
Yo, bro, look, I took the wall. Oh shit, you my nigga though. Alright.
You know my routine, man. I wake up at the hospital, grab me an orange. Eat that real quick. Through the skin, through the rind, I don't care. Then I pick up some water. I drink that. Bro, I can't do this with you. Doc, I can't do this. Doc, I can't do this with you, bro. I know we got problems, but yo, my nigga, this is against the Hippocratic Oath, bro. This is against the... He's gonna kill me before I get to my match, bro. You should be prepared for an unpleasant... Oh, psych. No way. No, I know this guy here, bro. This Dave right here. This thing got a poster of Snoop Dogg on his wall, some turntables, some katanas, a fucking NPC. Nah, hold on. This nigga might be goated. This nigga might be goated. Okay. Bonnie. TV don't hit like the reality, like daytime TV don't hit like this no more, bro.
Cousin Nikisha. Nikisha is engaged to Greg, who is white. Greg is waiting backstage, and we'll meet him in the future.
You are an average follower of cartoon shows with considerable nostalgic appeal. Hey Jade, I'll fuck with you. You have a profound zeal for marvelous and fantastical fauna of an anthropomorphological persuasion. She a furry. Nah, hold on. I like you, Jade. Hey Jade, I like you. You have an uncanny knack for nuclear physics, and not infrequently can be found dabbling in rather advanced gadgetry. You enjoy sporadic fits of narcolepsy. Wait, are you me? Yo, wait. I think she me for real. Yeah, the mushroom magistrate. Yeah, I would knock that down. I'm not gonna lie. You know, she want to see a mushroom. Should I can show her one? sorry. Don't clip that. Do not clip that, bro. What's y'all obsession with clipping shit? Nah. This fucked up. Nah. This is rude. This is rude as fuck, bro.
$5 foot long. Standard.
I thought cheap price.
Right.
At the factory.
I'm so scared, bro. Whoa! That boy got that virus. Come on, bro. Come out of here. Come on. Yeah. I know how it works. I know how it works. That boy is stuck in time. Come on, bro. Come on, gang.
Why is being a bad guy so hard? Cause you're not supposed to be one. You wasn't built for this shit, Jade. You wasn't built for this. That's why it's so hard. You 3 apples tall and you love your fucking friends. That's why you can't be a villain.
This shit is hard. There you go.
Again, it don't look that bad, bro. I finished, it don't look that bad, but I'm still the head, bro. It's the head fucking me up. It's the head. Give it a fat.
What up, y'all? I'm out of breath, low key.
I'm cooked.
I just ran upstairs to get back to the fucking goddamn. Can you shut the fuck up, you stupid bastard? Damn, nigga. All this yapping, nigga. My fault. What up, y'all? I'm late, my fault, and I'm not fully prepared, bro. I'm gonna keep it $150. I'm not prepared like at all. How y'all doing, man? VOD watchers. I fuck with y'all, man. I fuck with the VOD watchers, dude. My fault, I'm late. I was drawing and I got really swept up in the drawing I was doing. And now I'm late. So what up, y'all? Somebody just follow. Hold on, let me make sure I Shock Nerf. I appreciate the follow, gang. I'm about to pull the music up. I know y'all probably like, we just gotta listen to this nigga talk. Enigma with the sub, I appreciate it. You binging the rest of the day? Nah, I'm chilling. We're gonna do a regular ass stream. I was thinking about like doing a binge, but fuck it. I might maybe Monday, depending on how close we are to the end, I might binge it on Monday. But today, nah. I'm really, bro. Make sure y'all staying active. Make sure y'all staying active, bro. I'm so fucking out of shape, cuz. I ran up the stairs. I'm like, I'm dead ass winded. Winded. Bro, I'm telling you, nigga. I just got back to doing, I'm not starting with this album, cuz I'm gonna be keeping it $150. I just started doing, jumping rope again for cardio. Nigga, I was so winded yesterday, bro. Make sure y'all working out, bro. I don't know if I'm gonna start on release day, but I think we'll definitely start chapter 5 next week. A walking pad? That nigga Johnny got one too. He was telling me he fuck with that shit. Matter of fact, I seen it. I be wanting to run, bro, but I don't be fucking feeling like it. I don't be feeling like, it ain't even that I don't feel like working out. It's I don't be feeling like leaving the house, bro. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna go run a mile, bro. Fuck that. So that's why I'm jumping rope again, because I'm like, I can do that shit in my backyard. Start a day later so everyone can back teach you. I want to, but it's one thing for the spoils and the backseat and this shit on the old chapters, but like On the new shit, I kind of wanna, you know what I mean? Lock in, you feel me? I don't know, I'm gonna think about it. I was thinking about putting the chat in sub mode and just being like, don't spoil, don't backseat. Unless I ask, then, you know what I mean, go ahead. But, like, right now, I don't give a fuck. For, like, chapter 4, y'all can tell me whatever the fuck. Y'all can tell me whatever the fuck, I don't care. I'm just, not to say I don't care, but I want to catch up. But if I'm playing chapter 5, like, around release day, I kind of want to just, you know what I mean? I feel you, bro. I feel you. That's why, like, well, I mean, part of the reason is because I literally didn't own the game. So, like, I didn't play chapter 3, chapter 4, but I'm glad I waited to tap in with chapter 3 and 4 this year. It just happened to be, it was serendipitous that the month I chose to catch up on Deltarune was the month they dropped the next chapter. But I knew we knew the chapter was coming out this year. We just didn't know when exactly. Or at least I didn't. But I feel you though. I feel you though. No, dead ass. If I'm not caught up to chapter 5 on release day, which we probably, I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna try. I might do an extendo stream on Tuesday when we hop on chapter 4. But if I'm not caught up though on Wednesday, nigga, I'm off everything. I'm off. I'ma just throw my phone away, bro. Dead ass. I'm not fucking with that shit. You feel me? That shit is over with. Cause I know niggas gonna be letting all the secrets and the screenshots, the bosses, all that shit. I know they gonna be letting that shit fly, bro. I'm off. I'm off that shit. Oh yeah, the what's it called finally dropped the episode. I was gonna watch it on stream. Maybe some other day, but I don't feel like why. I just want to hop on Homestuck. But yeah, bro, they finally dropped the finale on YouTube, nigga. I see, hey, bro, I'm gonna let y'all know right now, cuz I'm not going for no Jack slander, bro. Any Jack slander, we gonna kill you. We gonna kill you. I hesitate to say we're gonna kill your family too, bro. We might kill your family. I ain't saying we're gonna guarantee kill your family, but your family might die, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We taking somebody out your family. Who you love the most? If you gonna slander Jacks in my chat, bro, you gotta drop your Jack slander and then tell me in your family who you love the most so we can kill you and them. And we gonna kill them first before they kill you. Jax is literally not Vriska, bro. I don't understand where niggas is getting this idea from, bro. Vriska is a murderer, like a literal mass murderer. Jax, admittedly, drove like 2 people to suicide. Okay, and so who among us hasn't driven a couple people to suicide? Yeah, I mean, come on now. Now Vriska, she maimed a little boy. She killed countless motherfuckers before the goddamn comic even started. Before the events of the comic, she killed a bunch of niggas. And she double killed how many ghosts, bro? Stop it. Stop it. Don't put my girl Jax ain't on that. My girl Jax ain't on that. Now she did some wrong. I ain't sitting here saying she ain't do nothing wrong. She definitely drove 2 people to suicide. But nigga, Don't put her in this. Don't put her in the circuit bucket, bro. Nah, I'm not going, bro. We gonna kill you and your family. I'm warning you niggas. I'm warning y'all. Y'all gonna come in here, slandering my girl. You and your family gonna die, bro. The circuit bucket was a poor choice of words. Bucket was a poor choice of words. Admittedly, I should have. Comedy style.
Comedy style.
I should have said a different receptacle. I mean, that's fair, bro. I feel you. But like my thing, and then here go another thing. Niggas like Vriska, Jackson Frisk. Nigga, Vriska did all that fucked up shit. They treating her like she fucking Jesus Christ. Jax did all that fucked up shit and she died. Not to say it was deserved necessarily, because you know I don't think nobody did. Because obviously she had her issues. She was going through the shit with her mom, whatever the fuck. But she had a realistic ending based on the actions that she took, nigga. They be treating Vriska like she fucking Goku. Fuck out, nah, bro. Nah. Nah. I ain't going. I'm not going. We gonna kill you and your family. We gonna kill you and your family. We gonna kill you and your family if you come here talking shit. They be treating Vriska Circuit like she Jesus Christ, nigga. She like Iron Man, nigga. He like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. She maimed the little boy, killed a bunch of niggas, double killed a bunch of ghosts and shit. But like, she's still like, she like the team leader though now. What the fuck, nigga? She didn't even really go through nothing. Like, what you mean? What she go through? You know what I'm saying? Like, as a result of her actions, what she go through? Nah, shit. Y'all go, bro. Look, I'm gonna keep saying it. Don't come in here. You see, I put the purple on. You see, I put. Don't come in here slandering my girl, cuz we gonna kill you and your family. We gonna kill you and your family. The Vriska war is already starting. I never bring up Vriska. Okay, no, that's not true. I don't just bring her up off the top on my. I don't even want to be thinking about Shorty. Dead ass. I want to be clear, bro. I don't think Vriska a bad character. I think I've said this before, but I want to make sure it's known for real. I don't think Vriska a bad. She obviously a compelling character and shit. You feel me? For her to have all this discourse and shit, she a compelling character. And she entertaining for sure. But like, I don't be wanting to see her ass. She be making me mad every time I see her. You feel me? Like, she a good character though. Like, she a good character in the same, she a good compelling character the same way like, you know, Griffith is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like the nigga, but you know, he good. Like, for the purpose that he serves in the story, he a good character. And Vriska the same way. It's just, fuck, I'm tired of her ass, nigga. How much Vriska take up in the post canon shit, like the post main comic shit? A lot. No, say it ain't so, cuz. No. Not really? Oh, bro. No. It's complicated? What you mean, man? I mean, I'm gonna be there regardless, but I'm like, damn, bro, it's Mo Vriska Chronicles? Oh my god, man. When does it end? When does it end? Nah, you not late. We just starting up, man. We just starting up. You not late. She get all right. I mean, I don't know. Not to say I don't trust y'all. Low key, I'm saying I don't trust y'all. But I'm gonna see for myself when I get there. Yeah. I'm gonna see when I get there. Whenever we finish the comic. What should I go into, like, immediately after finishing the comic? What should I do next? Oh, bother. Minty Worm with the sub, I appreciate it. But yeah, my idea is just to, like, as soon as we finish the comic, I'm gonna just keep going into the post comic shit. You feel me? What the hell is this? Snapchats. They got Snapchats now? They got Snapchats inspired? The Paradox comics? You know what? Y'all just give me a list, man. Put it in the Discord, bro. When we finish the main comic, bro, y'all just give me a timeline. Cause I don't and give me links and shit. Cause I don't even know what y'all talking about. I don't even know what y'all talking about, man. Y'all too deep. The Paradox Space comics are also in the unofficial collection. Oh, say less. Say less. Say less. Say less, man. Low-key, I think I might just boot up, man. I'm already late. It's 7 o'clock, bro. Usually we'd have been talking for 30 minutes, but we only been talking for 20 because I was late. Paradox Space happens throughout the series, so if you want, I recommend reading them now or before you finish. Like when you say how, like, where do they start at? In like within the timeline, I mean. Before game over? Oh shit. How long is it? How long is the paradox shit? A stream's worth? I might just wait, bro. I might just wait. Cause I mean, like, if they happen before game over, then we already passed them. Jade on my screen, I got happy. I'm getting shit ready, bro. My fault. I like I said, I wasn't prepared for stream. I got caught up drawing, bro. Then I finished the drawing. I looked. I'm like, damn, it's 6:22. What the fuck? How y'all day been though? Did I ask y'all? I was chilling, bro. I ain't do shit. All I did was draw. Okay. All right. We here. Almost. That was a little preemptive. Damn, what the fuck? I can't stand OBS, bro. OBS be getting on my fucking nerves. My fault, bro. Okay. We ready now. All right. Hello. Comic time. What up, y'all? I forgot Jay got this fucking spoon and fork or spork for horns, bro. That's good. I'll fuck with that. That's funny. Yo, you people with the wait, she got the pink bottoms on? Fuck the red bottoms, nigga. She got the pink bottoms on. Fuck the red bottoms, nigga. She stepping in Danganronpa. She stepping in Danganronpa, the bloody Danganronpa joints. Alright. I hope I don't sound like too much of a dream bubble novice, but now that we've remembered we're asleep, how do we wake up? Good question. I have no idea. I mean, not that I haven't had a wonderful time recording our stories here with you both. It was a sub-goal thing, the Whoopi Goldberg. But maybe we should return to our friends soon. What if they need our help? Obviously, I have enjoyed your company more than I can say. But you're right. You cannot stay here forever. Your friends need you. I will wake you up. Wait, you can do that? Wow. Okay then, I guess that settles that. But before we go, I just want to say, in case we never get another chance to... What the? Huh? Something is happening. To me. What's happening? I hate when they dice roll around the fucking screen, bro. They be looking goofy as hell, just flopping all around and shit. Damn. When I gotta take a piss. Sorry, that was not fucking funny. Look at Jade, bruh. Damn. They got my girl face planting this shit. It's the yellow brick road, gang. You get it? You get it?
I know this place. Where are we? It's Echidna's lair. Or my memory of it, at least. Or possibly someone else's?
Uh-oh.
Jane?
Stop, bro. Stop. Fuck. They like fucking popcorn kernels, dog. I'm sorry. Abracadabra, you silly shoot nerds. My exceedingly strong work as the party's premier bodybuilding hacker is done. Off I go.
Jane, you're awake! Roxy, you're alive? You're... So are you! You were dead last time I saw you, and also before I found you sleeping here, but now you're awake and also alive. Yeah, you were dead too because but now you're... Oh God, Roxy, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight when... Please forgive me. Aw, Janie, you don't gotta worry about whatever sad incident that frowns about. That's all water under the bridge from a reality I got no recollection of and therefore don't matter at all. By which I mean this reality here. So, okay, the reality is still kind of relevant because we are literally inside of it at the moment. But I'm new here. I came over to keep being Roxy since the old one died or whatever that through heck of debacles. That is quite an explanation. Jeez, I missed you. Come here, you extravagant...
I'm not saying that, man. I'm not saying that.
Wait, what?
The hug pile doesn't stop from getting taller. The hug pile. There are more hugs, Rose.
I can see the hugs. I don't understand the pile thing.
Oh, don't you remember? A funny quote from one of Dave's old comics.
Ah, yes, vaguely. It's been a long journey, John. I believe one of the most valuable lessons that comes with growing up is gaining the wisdom that gently informs you when it's time to retire a meme.
Fairs though, low-key she got a good ass point, bro. I guess I never earned that handy badge or whatever. I like this though. Every time someone wakes up or pops up out of nowhere, it's fun times all over again. I feel like I should be playing reunion bingo. Who'll be next? My money is on the long-awaited and insanely poignant reunion between me and Casey the Salamander. We need that. We need that.
Surely you mean the dear Viceroy Bubbles von Salamander, right? And instead of you, you mean me. That's when the real tears will flow.
What do you think she's up to?
He.
No, she is my beautiful daughter.
Something tells me the good Viceroy has been busy.
Oh?
I sense he's been scheming, plotting, biding his time, accruing dark legions. That sure is a thing that would be dumb if true. Yeah.
Hey, Loki is some deadbeats, nigga. Where's y'all kid, man? Hi, Nana. Jane, I mean. Sorry, it's an easy mistake to make, because you're my Nana.
LOL. Real smooth, John. Hello. Pleasure to meet you, John. Or Pop-Pop, as I used to know you.
Yeah, so I heard.
You look so... young.
Thanks. So do you. My Nana, who used to be the ashes on my fireplace, regained her old womanly visage when I turned her into a sprite. And she helped me along the way. So, Nana is a sprite. Did you know that?
No.
This nigga John, bro, he's so fucking stupid, bruh. I thought you should know that. She's probably around somewhere. I hope you can meet her. Oh, also, I'm your son, technically. Did you know that?
Yes, it is A pretty strange fact, but also pretty cool. Yup. Ooh, Jane, that's my daughter there. Say hi to her. Hi. Hi, John's hot mom. Oh, shit.
Hey, man, Rose, you gotta lock in, cuz. It's hereditary. It runs in the family, yo. I can't believe Rose let that off, man. They like, what, nigga?
Also, that's another version of Rose who died, and then I buried, and a stupid cat unburied her for some reason and prototyped her. So say hello.
Fuck, I can't read.
So say hello to my cool floaty double daughter.
Hi, Roxy's hot double daughter. What's going on, man?
Rose Prime, I believe you may have just been owned. Goddamn Dave's contagious ass Freudian boners.
Yeah, okay. You gonna blame it on Dave, alright.
Wow, I feel so out of the loop. Sorry if I still seem disoriented from my nap, I suppose it was, or impromptu troll coma. Roxy, you have to clue me in on what happened here. Where are Dirk and Jake? And for that matter, John, where are your other friends? Oh, Jade, where is she? Is she still asleep? Hey, Janie, that is all like a lot of stuff to say, and everything going on here is fairly complicated and heavily peopled. Don't worry, I'll ease you into comprehending shit again. Well, okay, cliff notes are, Jake fucked off somewhere and Dirk recently fucked off back here through a window, but he left again pretty quick. Dave went with Dirk at wherever they're fucking off to now, I think to get ready for some swords fighting. And yeah, Jade is still asleep, but a couple of trolls lugged her off somewhere safe for now. The rest of the junk I'm still sorting out myself because like I said, I'm new to this exact plane of shenanigans. Yes, you mentioned that. I still don't know what you meant by... Wait, you and John came from another reality where everything went horribly, right? Mm-hmm. I just remembered. Really, it's been such a roller coaster ride for my memory since I fell asleep. Your and John's travels were a critical part of the illustrated story we reconstructed through our memories with Callie. What? You saw Callie in your dreams? I did. Oh man. How is she? I saw her in a dream a little while ago. We talked about lots of stuff. She looked like a troll then. Yes, her troll Sona. She had hers on when I saw her. And we had ours on too. Fuck. She seemed to be doing well. Nervous, of course, since she was hiding. But we passed the time with stories. It was a lot of fun. I'm so happy I got to meet her. I wonder if I'll ever get the chance again. Well, now that you mention it, it is one of our chief objectives to go looking for her ASAP. And not to be that rogue and brag all heavy, but I may be in better touch with my void powers now. So maybe I stand a pretty good chance of tracking her down, because I got something for her. You do? What? Just a little prezi, no big deal. I see. JK, it is crucial fucking bling, Janie. One priceless digit donut with more carrots than a rabbit too fat for a hole. It's magic too.
Big Chungus? Did Homestuck predict Big Chungus? I say that like the fucking comic ain't from like the fucking 50s or some shit. Yeah, Twitch admins or they Roxygen heads. What's up with these -2s, bro? What's up with that?
Wow. So you mean a ring then?
Yeah. Oh man, that's a great idea, Roxy. You should try and give it to her as soon as you can. Then maybe we can all meet her before we ramp up for this battle.
Yeah. You think I could do it?
Sure.
I like your chances too. Same.
Me too, Roxy. What up, Jaspers? I forgot you was here, cuz.
I also have some experience helping people along in the right direction when it comes to navigating the abyss. Maybe I could assist? Yeah, maybe. I'm pretty sure I have experience performing literally the exact same task in a slightly different context. So maybe I can double assist. See, Roxy? Everyone thinks you should do it because they all believe in you. That's right. Shucks, fuckers. Y'all killing me here. Meow, I'm so happy. Sprinkles, you silly bastard, what's up? All the humans being so close together and happy and friendly is making me really excited and happy too, and making me feel like I want to be a part of something. And get close to a nearby person and be happy with them, be happy at them with my body. Jaspers, what are you? I can't help it, Rose. I want to cuddle. I'm feeling so pleased and friendly. Jaspers, no. No, don't. Oh, fuck. Jaspers, no, bro. No. No. Yo, it just dawned on me. I had them in on Muda. It literally just in my head. I just remembered I pulled them on Muda. But I had no context for like, I was like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is this? Jaspers, no. Jaspros, what was it, bro? I forget. Look at Therese. Look at Therese, dude. I definitely had her on Muda. Jaspro Sprite square? Why they square? Meow meow, motherfuckers. Oh, because they're two okay, no, that makes sense. That's okay, yeah, true. True. Why is everything always so wonderful? Oh my god, bro. Jaspro Sprite squared. Wait, what the fuck just happened? Am I stupid? Welcome back, Jade. Oh! Okay, now I get it. Now I get it. Come toward me. Aura demon. Hi, it's good to see you again. You are kind to believe that. How long has it been? There is no way to measure. Jade, could you wait over here? I will return in a moment. Cheers the Oh man, put her troll soda back on, man. What the fuck? I've been searching for you. So you have. And I've been waiting. What will it be? Pardon? I don't... Fuck your troll face. Forgive my faltering, Miss Calliope. I don't know what to do. Am I supposed to ask you something? No, but you may if you wish. Ah, in that case, Jade told me that you enjoy telling stories like me. Is that true? I used to. Long ago, I would tell stories to myself for the sake of amusement. Now I only tell them to others when it serves a purpose. Is there a story you would like to hear? Possibly? There is so much to wonder. Why Why are you here? I mean, in the lair of Echidna. This is where I was killed. Would you like to hear that story? My death was the very end, of course. When telling a story of the end, where does one begin? At the true beginning, or one of the many points between disguised as such? In a story of the end, which events preceding the final moment itself shall be considered extraneous? For me, none were. For you, all are. It simply depends on how long you're willing to listen, and for how long you have. How long do I have? Now that you're here, not long at all. Oh, I'd want to listen to as much as possible, in whatever amount of time I have, if you please. From the very beginning then, and moving swiftly, I began the same as you, vulnerable, weak, but without the comfort of others, to whom those flaws would endear me. So I became strong, and killed my brother. I wore him down, I ate his soul. I dressed my words in his blood to hear victory every time I spoke. I consumed his strength too. It was always in me, just as yours was in him, but being strong was not enough. A dead session is an impossible time challenge. The planets detonate sooner and sooner, one by one. It is a trial designed to be unwinnable. A muse of space could never solve it, but a lord of time could, with relentless perseverance. It could only be him. My brother. Yes. I was never meant to rise to the place he holds because the game was rigged, tilted in favor of his aspect. Having gained immortality, I could sit forever in a spent dead session, or I could seek counsel with the mother of monsters, and that is why you stand in the memory of her lair. Damn. Her choice was simple, and I accepted. She mercifully ended my life, then and there. Less mercifully as what came in exchange. My soul would have to wait here, for what felt like a very, very long time. Wait for what? You. Echidna told me that your visit would be my signal. An indication that the furthest ring around me had uncoiled itself momentarily, enough to be navigable. It would mean it was time for me to go, and fulfill the rest of my purpose to her. So that is what I will do. I see. Then what about me? What do you mean? I was under the impression I needed to find you, and apparently that was true, so that you can leave, but I thought this encounter might hold some purpose for me, that you might let me know how I fit in everything from this moment onward. Your only relevance here, and to the greater good, was to function as my signal, a simple notification, as foretold by Echidna. Now that you are here, I can go. But then, what should I do? You don't need to do anything. Be who you've become and who I didn't. Consume the fruits of an existence I could never understand.
Aura, bro.
Live.
Wait. Aura. I'm saying literally, she was one of the first characters I pulled on there, and I had no context for who she was at all. I think I wrote her. By the time we got there, did we even get to sprites? I don't even think I knew what a sprite was at the time. Like maybe I did, bro. Maybe I probably just saw Nana Sprite. So I don't even think I saw Rose yet. You feel me? Juno with the sub, I appreciate it, gang. But yeah, bro, this shit's crazy. Now it took literally the whole comic to finally see this character. Did I get Callie? Oh, Marina took her. Cause I think I didn't have nobody. The only Mude characters I had was Jaspro, Sprite, Squared, and Crowbar, I think.
Feels the Roy. No, you're right. You're right. I had quarters. You're right. I did have quarters. Didn't you? Did you have crowbar? I feel like somebody pulled crowbar. Maybe somebody pulled him but didn't claim him. Uh-oh. 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 She's back! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Flash time? Flash time? Oh, shit. Make noises. Okay, well, fairs. Thanks, Toby. Yeah, appreciate it, bro. So, you actually understood what she was saying with that ear-splitting malarkey?
Yes.
Wow. I guess we really did send the right person then. Plus one useless tag-along. I guess to bear witness or something? And probably record the legendary conversation like a scribe, with his benchwarmer's pen into the hollow scroll of the second banana. Can you shut the fuck up? Like, bro.
What?
Except I didn't bring my pen or scroll, and I don't speak monster screaming. So my transcript would read like, more shrill noises, like God playing the edge of a glass inside your think pan. Mary continues to nod along.
We talked about you.
What? You did? What did she say?
It was a short conversation. The entire exchange was quite brief and straightforward, actually.
No, I kinda got that. Even though I don't have a keen ear for beast twaddle, I can still detect when a conversation doesn't last for much time. I mean, did she say what she wanted with me? Or what she wants me to do?
You don't have to do anything. And she didn't want anything with you in particular. She just wanted you here.
Okay. Well, here I am, Queen Snake. Satisfied?
Yes, she is apparently.
Then what did you talk about when my name came up?
Now is probably not the right time to get too deep into the subject, but it was nothing bad. To the contrary, really.
Nigga here for emotional support. Nigga here for emotional detriment. All this goddamn complaining and whining he doing in my fucking ear, nigga. Can you shut up, bro? Damn. If you gonna be useless, nigga, can you be useless quietly, my nigga? That's what I would. If I was papaya, nigga, that's what I would have said. But whatever. Okay. Then what about you? Why does she want to see you, Kanaya? Can you at least tell me something about this maddening exchange?
The bottom line is the meeting has served its purpose and Echidna is satisfied. She will release the frog when the time comes. I think Vriska was basically right. She wanted to get a look at us, to assess our worthiness, before she would agree to authorize the conception of another universe. It would seem that we measured up, once her questions were answered.
What questions?
Those pertaining to how her universe would be treated once occupied, and whether we intended to take that responsibility seriously, by following through with the duties we have fundamentally tasked ourselves with by our natural inclinations. I mean, us specifically, you and I.
Duties? Natural inclinations? What the fuck is she talking about?
Natural inclinations, I think, just means some idea that is important to us that has threaded its way through every moment and decision of our lives, even when not apparent. The refrain of our being, maybe you could call it. A thing that attracts and inspires us and simultaneously weighs on us so heavily we are never sure what to do. For me, it is procreation, I believe. And so does she, fighting for the persistence of our people. I guess you could say motherhood.
She's literally mother, bro. That's why I just drew her, my nigga. I don't know, bro. Like, not to say I never didn't like Kanaya, but she been growing on me dumb heavy, bro. Like, she rising up in the rankings fast, bro. I fuck with Kanaya, dumb heavy.
Like, I always fuck with Kanaya, but I like her a lot now. Like, a lot more. What about me, then?
I think that is for you to say.
I'm not sure it is, really. If I'm hearing you right, worthiness of inheriting this universe hinges on whether I can live up to what my shit is about, so to speak. But I don't know what my shit is about. I'd really like to know, actually. Considering it sounds like you touched on that subject with her, even if only briefly, then it sounds like a conversation I would have benefited from understanding. Really, if there was only one clangorous creature screed I'd like to have been able to parse over my lifetime, this was probably it. Kanaya, objective top 5 troll. Well, that's easy to say because only 5 of them, like, matter. The rest of them, like, don't matter at all. Hey, man. Hey, it's so funny seeing niggas talk about the digital circus shit where they like, oh my god, fucking Gangle and Zooble and, you know what I mean? They didn't even do shit. I'm like, oh man, you niggas would hate Homestuck. You want to see some characters that don't do a motherfucking thing? Like, y'all think they didn't get no screen time? Woo! No, y'all niggas ain't never seen Naruto, buddy. Let me ask you. If you think Gangle and Zooble got the short end of the stick, bro, go watch Naruto and tell me anything Kiba does. I'll wait. I'll wait, buddy. I'll wait. Hey, nigga, what you mean?
So, you really don't have even the slightest sense of what you stand for? Some concept that speaks to you in some way, or represents ideals important to you?
I don't know. Blood?
Blood.
No, not blood. I mean, not really. Maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what that means or why I said it. Except that it's the easy answer. Just because it's my fucking aspect. Your fault for hey, bro, chill on my nigga Kiba. Shikamaru definitely better than Kiba. Don't get me wrong, but chill on Kiba though. All the side niggas I like in Naruto, they didn't do a fucking thing, cuz Kiba, fucking I like this nigga, can't even think of his name. Bug Boy. What is it? Shinji? Wasn't that his name? What was that nigga name, cuz? Shino, thank you, bro. That was my nigga, dog. He don't do shit. That nigga don't do shit. Choji? That nigga Choji do for real. Get big a couple times. Like, bro, let's be serious. I'm just saying, it's just funny, bro. It's just funny. It's just funny seeing these niggas be like, they got the short and they didn't do nothing. And I'm like, I felt like they didn't get left behind, to be honest. I honestly, like, I don't really understand the criticism. Like, I thought they got the screen time they necessitated. You feel me? But I'm just like, it's just funny to me to be like, they looking at these niggas like they didn't do nothing. And I'm like, cuz y'all haven't actually watched the show or engaged with, like, read a comic or something where niggas actually didn't do shit. Cause it's a bunch of niggas that don't do shit, nigga. Don't do fucking nothing, nigga. This how you talk about so what do Solix do? And I'm not saying that out of this day. I like Solix. Well, I mean, kinda, but like, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? He died. Like, niggas ain't never watched Dragon Ball. You niggas like, oh, Gangle and Zooble got played. Nigga, I'm a Yamcha fan. If you don't shut the fuck up. I'm a Yamcha and TN soldier, guys. Them niggas dead ass don't matter. They don't matter. After OG, them niggas might as well not even exist. Them niggas might as well not even exist. I mean, like I said,
I don't understand the perspective niggas coming from, because I feel like Gangle got a whole episode to herself. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jubal got a whole little, she got a little, I mean, I don't know. My fault. They got an episode. I don't know, bro. Like I said, I don't know what niggas wanted. They wanted like them niggas to get like whole arcs. I don't know. But like I said, I'm just saying, you want to see some characters that don't really do shit? Because I can show you some characters that don't do shit. Nigga, Nepeta got played so bad, after a certain point, she don't even talk no more. Like, she... Fefri start off, she's supposed to be Fefri, the princess of the sea and shit, who commands a fucking eldritch abomination and shit. And then what happens, nigga? She don't matter. I'm sorry, man. It's just funny, man. It's just funny to me, cuz. Okay, nah, you're right. She set up the dream. Oh, no, fairs. She did set up the dream bubbles. She set up the dream bubbles. Then what she do after that, nigga? She got merged with Nepeta. And then they literally just emote for the rest of their character's existence, nigga. And I'm sitting like, okay, she set up the dream bubbles, and then like, then what, nigga? Like, and I want to be clear. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that as a point against the comic. I'm just saying, like, I just think it's funny. Like, they set up 12 trolls for the sake of it being like, okay, it's got to be 12 trolls because it's the Zodiac or whatever. And then, like, after a certain point, it's like, all right, well, we don't really need all these niggas.
Oh, bother.
Oh, bro. I find it dumb funny. Moth Season 2, what's that? Is that an acronym? My Adventures with the Homo Superman. But I appreciate it. And then introduce 12 more. No, deadass. Then introduce 12 more that show up in one game, or like I guess a collection of little mini games or whatever. But they show up in one game, and then like we haven't seen none of them niggas. Most of the niggas we haven't seen since.
Oh, bother.
Server with the bits, I appreciate it, gang. I appreciate it. Nigga killed Nepeta off and made her mute, but I guess I need to hear more Arqueus. Hey, man. That's just what happens, man. That's just what happens. I'm sorry, but let's lock. I got on a tangent, my fault. I got on a tangent, my fault. Where was we, bro?
Well, it's a topic I can get behind. Do you have any?
What? You mean aside from a shitload of the stuff I carry around in my veins all the time? No, sorry.
Oh.
Please don't look at my body like that while drooling. My girl thirsty in the mouth. My girl thirsty to the mouth.
Whoops.
But really, I don't have a clue what my aspect means. Or if it even has any substantive correlation with my shit, per whatever Echidna was going on about. Honestly though, when we started playing the game and learning about all the aspect stuff and who was what, I got so excited when I found out about mine. I was like, what? Blood? Fuck yeah. That's me. That's so badass, and I'm badass, so yeah, that checks out. And even though the thing about being a badass was bullshit, it still just felt right. I think it still does. I'm glad you know, bro. I'm glad you know, cuz.
That's nice. I think it can only be positive to feel a deep affinity for one's aspect, better than being at odds with it. I never felt like I had much to do with space, until eventually, I somehow came to understand space meant more than just space. Like, not just physical room and dimension for stars to occupy. It's deeper than that. A field related to propagation. The ones who create it. They are passing a torch, as it were.
You need to chill on y'all. I do, cause I be shitting on Carcat, bro. But I love this nigga Carcat. It's just, bro. This nigga, I get it, bro. This nigga don't do shit but self-deprecate. And I get it, cause I annoy niggas too with it. So I'm about to, now that I'm seeing it from the outside perspective, I'm like, yeah, I'm about to stop self-deprecating, bro. This shit is annoying.
Yeah. At first, I thought blood just meant, like, something about being a warrior, or being completely ruthless to anyone standing in the way of victory. But as more time passed, I realized there was probably a lot more to it. And I still don't understand. Maybe I never will. But you know, even though I don't have those immature views on being a big shot anymore, who? I still want to fight.
You do?
Yeah. I mean, not any old time, like some belligerent asshole. Not any old time, like some belligerent asshole, but when everything is on the line and it really matters. Like now. So maybe I wasn't too far off on that part of my aspect. Maybe it does have something to do with the warrior spirit shit. Even if your body and skills can't quite back that up.
Could be. It could also be there's more to being a warrior than engaging in physical combat.
Yeah, whoop their ass, Carcat. That shit is so funny, bro. Yeah, get their ass, Carcat.
But seriously, I still do want to help make a difference in this battle somehow.
I know you do.
Look, I completely admit, I'm shit. I'm the shit they reserve for the smelliest toilet when it comes to fighting. When it comes to fighting.
At least you know, gang. Hold on, bro. How you feel about Carcat's combat ability?
Hear me and hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck
are you talking about? That shit stinks.
Oh, that smack talk between me and Vriska about my uselessness. That wasn't even some snappy little farce where we all ride Carcat's crotch bando for a lively chuckle.
The fuck is that?
No bother.
L-Dub the Bean? 64? The Bear? I'm up. I gotta start pulling up the notifications. I gotta stop trying to read the notifications off of OBS. I gotta read them shits off the Twitch notification thing. But I appreciate the follow though.
It was just some basic boilerplate.
This nigga Car, you throwing a lot of words. You throwing a lot of big words at me, and I don't know what they mean, so I'm gonna take them as disrespect, bro. If your fucking useless ass don't speak in regular parlance, my nigga.
Locution.
I feel like this word came up before, and I didn't know it then, and I didn't care to learn it.
That was exactly on the fucking level. I'm not a god tier, but you know what? Neither are you, and neither is Terezi. But you're both great and deadly as shit. It's no excuse. I've never been any good, and it took me a long time to come to terms with how deluded I was about that. The only reason we ended up winning our game was that everyone else was able to pick up the slack for me. Pretty much all I did was spend a few weeks shouting at everybody. I never told anyone this, but even when I beat my denizen, I'm pretty sure that's only because I got the one reserved for the weakest players. Like a special one. You know how there's that supposedly rare one that only really strong players get? It has some weird fucking name. I'm pretty sure mine was like that, but just the opposite. Really, I never said anything about this because it was so embarrassing, but when I got to him, he was weirdly small. Like, just really small. And he mumbles his choice shit, which of course I completely ignore, and he seems to know I will. I can hear it in his voice. He knows I won't care. He can sense my contempt. He can sense how small and pitiful I feel. And because he's like all-knowing and shit, he's factored this in. On some level, I think I understood all this, and it just made me furious. So I killed him. And it was too easy. Even for me, it was easy. I remember thinking, what the fuck, after the final blow. So yeah, I've been pretty sure I got the training denizen ever since. It was just a matter of admitting it to myself. Actually, as dumb as it sounds, I think I'm still not comfortable with people knowing that fact. It still feels humiliating. Would you mind not telling anyone, Kanaya?
I'll stay quiet.
But yeah, my utterly tragic lameness attribute notwithstanding, I still like to contribute. I know it won't count for much. I might even get in the way of somebody competent. But it matters to me to put everything on the line for all the right reasons this time. Not to prove I'm strong or awesome or anything. The opposite, really. To put myself out there knowing perfectly well I'm not. I feel like I have to earn the right to inherit this universe like everyone else. Not just get dragged into it like on the loose fabric of everyone's fucking pajamas. It also feels important to just, I don't know, stand there with my friends. They're risking their lives and they may be more supernaturally resilient or whatever, but hey, I should be risking mine too. To at least show I'm there with them. And who knows, maybe a moment will present itself where I can do something important.
Okay, buddy. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, maybe pigs will fly too, nigga.
Like, nudge someone out of the way of a random flaming fuckball just in time. Or some other small thing actually within my ability. Maybe I'll die in the process of saving someone more crucial to victory. If that's what it takes to be a part of this, so be it. I'm in.
That's why you're our leader, Karkat.
I'm not your fucking leader.
Statements like that are also why you're our leader.
No, I don't accept that.
You have to.
What? Why? No, I don't. Look, we just established this back on the pad. I'm not a leader anymore. End of story.
That isn't what Echidna said.
This shit low-key loud, bro. Am I the only one thinking this shit loud?
It was part of the deal.
What? What deal?
The choice she gave me. It was straightforward, like I said.
It's quiet as fuck, what you mean? Is it? Because to me, it felt loud.
It was straightforward, like I said. Seeing us was mostly a formality. She was perfectly willing to release the frog, but there was one small thing I had to agree to first.
What?
To protect you. In addition to living up to the things I supposedly stand for as well. The resurrection of our people. But once I did that, she made it clear they'd need guidance. She didn't seem happy with the idea of her universe being stricken with another race of lost trolls. Maybe she feels you are the best chance we'd have at preventing that.
Are you fucking joking?
Not at the moment.
These denizens are full of surprises, aren't they? Okay, cool. Whatever you say, Echidna. It's probably a load of shit, but a deal's a deal. At least protecting me should be pretty easy. Should be a pretty easy promise to live up to, right?
I'd hope so.
Sure it is. When I head out to battle, all you have to do is stick near me and do your best to provide me cover. I think as long as you're giving your best effort, you're technically keeping your end of the bargain.
That would be one way of handling it.
Great. It's settled then. Now let's get out of this stuffy cave and get psyched for battle. Man, this is going to be great. I can't wait to dust the old sickle off. Which one to use, though? Home smell you later? Probably lacking in combat stats, but it's hard to say no to a classic. This way, Kanaya.
Don't worry. I'll meet you out there. Once it's all over.
Huh?
Ooh. Wait. Damn. At this rate, bro, I should just put the Roblox sound on the fucking soundboard. Ooh. That's how weak the nigga is, man. She ain't even hit that nigga no hard. She ain't even hit that nigga no hard. K.O. Oh.
Pleasant dreams, friend. If you can hear me in your dreams. Haha, you probably can't. To be fair, yeah, no, you're right. She is a vampire. That's fair. This is so fucking silly. They're back. At last, an end to this dreadful lull. And why am I doing the fucking Cali voice? I'm trying to give them a new voice, bro. But I'm running out of voices. I don't have this range, bro. I don't have this range. They're back. At last, an end to this dreadful lull in our recent social patterns. What lull? You've been talking non-stop since you were created. You see, Roxy, we all knew you could find her, especially me. Not to boast, but my faith in your ability to retrieve the chair wasn't just some saccharine-friendly nonsense, like it was for pretty much everyone else here. It was established in what is now a highly focused understanding of my aspect, as well as these radically magnified feline instincts. Yes, good point. It's true that feline instincts in no empirical way contribute to one's prognosticative acuity. Fair enough. But they really make it feel like my intuition has more credibility than it really deserves. And to the cat portion of my being, that is good enough. Holy shit, am I legitimately pleased with myself right now. Trills? The fuck is Trills, nigga? Is this her, Roxy? Of course this is her. Hello, you beautiful creature. It's the purr noise? Oh. Roxy, she's a treasure. This skull, absolutely exquisite. So smooth to the touch and full of luster. So macabre, so sublimely sanguineous. Quite the fetching artifact to keep propped on such a smartly dressed pair of shoulders. Could you maybe stop pawing at her? It's creepy. The suit, spectacular. Tailored yourself, I gather? You have no idea what a burning desire I have to get hair on it, but don't worry, I won't. Oh my god, her eyes. Perfect glass, like a priceless doll's. 'Tis a special friend you pulled from the dead, Roxy. Thank you for sharing this gift with us. Chirp? Eugenics. Nah, that's you, bro. That's you, low-key. It's been a minute since I had a cat, bro. I had a cat when I'm trying to think, when was the last time I had a cat, bro? I think it was like middle school. You there, John's hot mom. It wasn't a Freudian slip that time. I said it deliberately. Kill me. We phantasmal kitty folk don't have much use for disguising the thoughts we think to be true in our minds, nor do we bother to veil attraction to that which we find sexually appealing. Meow. These ideas I'm having, they're so interesting. Wherever this frame of reference has been all my life, color me glad I'm dead. John's mom, did you know you killed me? No, not the girl, the cat I mean. No, not the girl, the cat I mean. You were twice culpable in a way. The murder weapon was in your custody and bequeathed to you roundaboutly by you yourself as an aged, ghostly granny woman. The plummet of that gut-crushing tome was the last thing I ever witnessed. Of course, the old woman herself was murdered by the accursed thing too, so one could hardly blame her for pulling a few strings here and there that it might find another victim. When a bedeviled joke opus is taken with certain individuals, it can be difficult to wrest them away from its favor. Oh, look at me boring you with elementary tome trivia everyone knows already. What is this? The kidding corner? The fact is, John's hot mom, one time you and your cornball book made a pussy pancake out of me. A pussy pancake is crazy, bro. I suppose Roxy had a hand in it too, technically, though it seems Mom had it in her blood to do well-intended harm to that poor critter I used to be. It's okay though, because she makes up for it with the best funerals. They're a treat. Each of my halves receive one. I remember you so clearly in that desert as the life drained away and I muddled through the shabby last words of a raffish amateur. I clearly remember, in spite of what a hackneyed showing that was, I still had the presence of mind to be overwhelmed by the sense of for how much you cared, and that gives me such a warm emotion right now. It makes me want to poof up a little with friendliness. But these aren't the only memories of death I have, or the only memories of life I had, for you see, I've had many. Squaring these sprites is a marvelous thing. It opens you up. The selves become curiously multidimensional, concentrated. I recall the lives of many Roses lost, and many Jaspers, maybe even more than 9. Not that any of them matter now, they each chase their own laser pointers to their respective futilities, and now I am all that's left of them. Nor does it matter to the task at hand, for which we must prepare, does it, Hot Mom Crocker? What? For the battle ahead. For the battle ahead. We're still on healing duty. Didn't anyone tell you yet? No? The game plan is simple. Boys! You jumpstart the cadavers while I scoot you around. How's that sound, cookie tits? Cookie tits? Does it tickle your toe beans? Everybody gagged. Everybody gagged. Well, that settles that. Plan of action secured. Maybe it's time for you to go away now? It may very well could be. Farewell, transitorily.
Somebody send me a video of a cat chirping, because what do you mean by that?
Hello, Kanaya. Funny meeting you down here in this cave. That is to say, the place I knew you went to and skittered here to visit in order to find you. Rose? Dear God, what happened? What hasn't happened? We've been through a lot, haven't we? All of us. Reality itself, really. Reality has been through so much and puts people through so much simultaneously. Like the two of us. Reality has put one version of another of you through so many things with one version or another of me. It's all been so sweet and stupid and silly and sad, hasn't it? You'd agree if you could remember. But after I watched your molecules come apart, as I lay there dying in the great big neon sky litter box, there was one thing it occurred to me I never got a chance to say to you.
That was cute. Yo. No. These two niggas about to be so fucking confused.
Dave and Dirk, surely this is where the party's at. Couple of cool cucumbers like you. Dirk knows what's up. What with the party pants? I'd call them the cat's pajamas if that phrase didn't literally describe my ensemble.
Some boys confused as hell. She said, yeah.
It feels like someone just dunked me in a chilly tub. Earth to Strider Bros, does it look like I'm in the mood for a fucking bath?
Hey, she cooking.
So, this is it? The big reunion comes down to this then? A lot of awkward sitting around while we all gaze at my father's pretty little legs. Boring. I'm a sprite to the second power, yet what do I find sitting here on this ancient skyscraper? None other than the true squares of the party.
Nah, cook they ass. Ass. Hey, she frying, bro. I'm not about to pull the video up now. I'm gonna watch it later, bro. I'm not about to pull the video up right now.
Bounce.
Why is this nigga in the corner, bro? They got this nigga in timeout?
Surprise, Jay's unintelligent father, and greetings, for it is I, a brand new entity with which you are not familiar. And that bull troll sprite, I guess. And ooh, hey, the last unprototyped kernel. That's sure a tantalizing tidbit, worth acknowledging if I ever ogled one. Like a stray toy some idiot chased under the fridge. Nigga, take like, what the fuck? Okay, looks like you're both really boring too. Sorry to barge in on your weak times. Sniff you later. Fuck it, man. She got zoomies, nigga. So it just occurred to me. No. I saw the spare green sprite and it is like the little blinking light on the Ghostbuster traps, reminding us all it is an empty vessel in need of a lost soul. What? Wait, no, time out. Ridiculous cat rose? I have stood by silently agog at your shenanigans, but I can't let that flagrant piece of misinformation go by unchallenged. That's not how the ghost traps work. The lights blink after they catch a ghost. Oh. Really? Yes. I just wanted to clear that up before you carry on with more of your silly nonsense. Anyway, please continue. Thanks, Professor Nerd. I'm feeling a lot more knowledgeable about a fake thing now. Now, about that sprite. Which one of you here was concerned with the resurrection of fallen friends? Was it you? It was you, wasn't it? Regardless, you're the only one left on this lily pad with any vested interest in whatever deceased member of that particular legume exhibit that gets to rejoin us. Legume exhibit. Hey, she cooking. Matter of fact, clap it up for her again. Legume exhibit, okay. It's like peanut gallery, you get it? And if my tally is correct, that's 4 torsos, but only 1 kernel. Vriska said the kernel was supposed to be for our potential resurrection purposes. Oh, wait. Wrong rows. Sorry. Vriska said that kernel was supposed to be for our potential resurrection purposes, and so was yours. Vriska? Who's this now? No, can't say that name. Clinks the water bowl. In fact, it sounds very suspiciously like the name of someone who probably scampered off, leaving exactly this kind of moral dilemma to those of us who stayed put. So who is it gonna be? A princely young wizard who wrought science through a wand? Or a fishy young princess who never spoke once to Lalonde? What about other guy? The one thought half dead only? Or the girl who liked ships? Because they made her less lonely. Meowsers, what a mystery. Oh, what the fuck? But seriously, that's all for me tonight, folks. I have sincerely adored hogging all of your attention, and you've been wonderful. There she goes. Yeah, she's just gonna bring the peta back, isn't she? She's so fucking terrified. I'll fuck with her, dog. I ain't gonna count. Wow! 10 path options? Wait a minute. You click and click, but nothing happens. This path selection screen seems to be broken. Looks like free will got greedy and overloaded the thing with choice, rendering the graphic up there completely useless, except you guess as a cool rollover thingy. For the first time ever, in the over 9,000 page history of this website, you begin to feel slightly deceived. Oh, how you would have loved to taste the fruit of free will one last time before this wild ride jerks our bodies to a deadly stop. Alas, it is not to be. You must proceed through all these options linearly, one by one. You click the link below as usual. I'm glad I didn't get to click it, man. I just want the rollover. So, that was fucking weird, huh? Yeah. That was your sister? Sorta. But I guess she fused with her dead cat or something. Dead cat. The bottom line is, we turned our back for 2 seconds and the shenanigan happened. Pretty much business as usual. At least that's how it rolls for us. I don't know about you guys here. Oh, yeah. That's
Pretty much true here too. Yeah? I turned my back once. Never again. What happened? A muscular troll took my sprite, and then acquiesced in emerging with my jackass pair of sunglasses. Oh right, that guy. Yeah. These niggas so fucking awkward, niggas. So indeed. So is pretty much the thing we're saying. That's our conjunction of choice, it seems. Can you niggas just talk, man? Fuck, man. I guess you all pretty much showed up then. Yeah, pretty much. Like, before I even got back. After the werewolf girl appeared and... Wait, what happened with that? It's like the whole story, man. Mostly involving Friska. If you knew her, you'd know that's all I had to say. You'd be like, oh, it's a Friska thing. Okay, got it. Forget I asked. She brought you here too, actually. Then jumped her ass in that window to go do whatever crazy bullshit she thinks needs getting done. Alright. Her. Then, I guess, stuff in this session is pretty much sorted out, finally. Maybe. And we're about to do battle. Seems like it. Oh. Are we ready for that? Kind of. Karkat made some drawings, so... Are you ready? I guess. I've got, like, a sword and shit. Cool. Me too. Yeah, I know. Mine's not that good. That's too bad. What type of sword? It's Welsh. I mean, possibly fake Welsh? I'm not too sure. No, I'm not that sure. Well, mine's good. I know. It's... Japanese? For real? No. I don't know. Probably fake Japanese. Fake Japanese. Kind of like how all anime probably takes place in some kind of fake Japanese universe. Something like that. That's cool. Tough getting a sword from a place like that. Yeah. Ooh. Sheesh. Yeah, we in the home stretch at this point. We in the home stretch. They keep telling me like probably within the next 2 streams we gonna be finished, but they got me at gunpoint and they gonna make me do all the like all the after the main comic shit. We already talked about it. I'm doing. They want me to read Paradox Space, goddamn, the epilogues, the video games. What else? What else, y'all? I'm gonna read the epilogues, but I'm gonna read them. You're gonna be here till you're dead. Yeah, I'm locked in forever at this point. Forever at this point. We need an intermission before that bullshit. Bro, that's what Delta Rule for, man. That's what Delta Rule for. So, when are we supposed to fight? God, I hope so. That nigga Dave just want to get out this fucking this awkward ass situation, man. Okay, now that that little episode seems to be over, Roxy, maybe you can introduce us to your friend for real this time? Rose, I think you can come out from under that pillow now. No.
Yeah, so like the hilarious Cheshire Cat Rose already pointed out, this is my friend from the dead Callie, and she's super pretty. Oh, this is my friend from the dead Callie, and she's super pretty. She was my web friend online for a long time, and Jane's too. Jane, you just saw her, but here she is again, alive and everything.
After each one? Fuck, I'll go back. Oh, okay. All right, man. I'm gonna keep that in mind. I'm gonna keep that in mind. I'm gonna keep that in mind.
Hi. So good to see you again. Yes, likewise, Jane. And without your troll Sona, no less. This is your true form, I presume? I think both Roxy and the enthusiastic cat girl are correct. Your natural appearance is quite handsome. Gosh, I'm sorry. I do not know how to reply to such remarks. Maybe it is because I can't bring myself to agree, no matter how nice it is for you to say so. I hear ya. Taking compliments can be kind of hard sometimes. Like, if it's a weird subject for you, we can lay off. Callie, you are surrounded by ass kissers. You should allow me to lick your face so I can make an objective determination.
Damn it, Terezi.
It is the only way we'll know for sure. Though, if I'm being honest, you smell pretty ugly from where I'm standing.
Terezi, can you shut that up? Terezi, can you shut the fuck up? Oh my god, you are terrible.
Please, John. I did not mean that in an unflattering way. I think having a skull for a head is pretty sick. If given the choice, I might rock the look myself. But I wouldn't stand for a bunch of cloying weenies sitting around calling me pretty. If that's how people reacted, what would even be the point of looking like a badass skullgirl in the first place?
Skullgirl? Hold on, where Miss Fortune at? Okay, I guess that's your opinion on that then. Thanks for sharing, Terezi. Don't listen to her, Callie. She's a weirdo. So, anyway, regardless of how you feel about yourself or whatever thing a rude troll may have to say, I think you're very cute. Even though you look a lot like your terrible brother, the fact that you are nice inside makes a huge difference. True! It's what's inside that counts. I think that when you're really a good person deep down instead of an evil jerk, the skull monster look becomes a lot more charming. W John, bro. W John.
Wow. Thank you. You met my brother?
Yeah, he's garbage. I'm really sorry you had to grow up with him. This nigga John is so straightforward, bro. This nigga is so matter of fact. Yeah, he's an asshole. An absolute piece of shit. I mean, true, he ain't lying. He ain't lying. It's just the fact that he just said that off the blue is crazy, man.
Me too.
I roughed him up a bit, though, so it's all good. Ripped up his cape pretty good, too.
He has a cape now.
Not anymore. Hey, look. There it is. Nice.
What?
The ring. I helped track it down through time for Roxy so she could give it to you. It's so cool to see that it works.
Yes. I feel so much more substantial now.
You must be a really good friend to her. Her to want to bring you back so much.
Yes, she's as good a friend as I could ever hope for. But then, since you helped, I suppose I owe you just as much gratitude, don't I?
Nah, not really. I had to save the ring anyway, and it just seemed like the right thing to do, giving it to her since she was so worried about you. It should be a nice thing that is between her and you. I'm just a middleman.
Okay.
Anyway, it's really nice to meet the person who finally gets to wear the highly touted ghost ring. It probably means you're pretty special to end up with it. What do you think you will do with your life now that you're alive and free from your jerky bro?
Ooh, wow. I hadn't thought about it. The idea is overwhelming, really.
Well, don't sweat it. You have a lot of time to figure it out. That's kind of the point of life, right? To take a lot of time floundering around, figuring stuff out. The answer will come to you eventually. You should just try to have fun. Woo! Hey, John, bro, talk to these niggas, man. 28, bro. I'm still young, bro. I'm still figuring this shit out, bro. You know what I mean? on the grand timeline, bro. I still got mad time. I'm just having fun, bro. Just having fun.
Yo, Troll Grouch. John is so nice. It's fucking me up. I know, it's disgusting. Excuse me, Callie. What happened after I woke up? We were all following that mysterious path. Did you and Jade discover where that led?
You look younger than 20. I appreciate you saying that. I really do. Because most of these niggas in chat be like, bro, you 59, ain't you? I'll be like, oh. I know it's all jokes. And I want to be clear. I'm not like really upset. I know it's jokes, but like sometimes, nigga, I be like, it's a mirror. You can't see the mirror over there, but I'm looking in the mirror. Am I old, bro? Do I look old? How am I aging, bro? How am I aging? You feel me? You 89, right? Yeah, bro. I'm really 103, to be honest. You know what I mean? Not to be like conceited or nothing, or like, you know what I mean? I do a lot of, they might not look it because I got a lot of acne, like acne bumps and shit, but I do a lot of skin routine, boy. I make sure I'm trying to be as young as possible, brother. I'm 31. Well, you're young. I know, bro. I know, gang. I know. I know. You young, gang. We all young in this motherfucker. I don't know why we just started believing that like, yo, life is over at 30. Like, I don't know, bro. You not even. I don't even think you middle age until like 50 for real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like on the grand timeline, bro. You not really old till you hit like. You not really old till you dead, bro. To be honest, you still young until you go into that ground. You young as fuck, bro, and you still got time. This coat, fuck you, Elliot. A little bit, but also, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. 50 ain't old neither. I'm telling you, you not old till you hit the dirt. All right, bro. Let me stop, bro. Where was we, bro?
Oh, did you and Jade discover where that led? Yes, I met my other self. Oh, so you found her then? Indeed. Or more likely, the timing in the furthest ring was right. Perhaps she sensed me in some way, and untangled a path through the darkness. In other words, it feels more as though I was summoned, rather than being the one to find her. She seems tremendously powerful. She is also quite frightening. Frightening? Not that I think she was dangerous or has ill intent. My impression was very much to the contrary. Still, while speaking to her, I can't remember ever feeling so nervous. Not even my brother made me feel that way. Her demeanor was so severe and chilling, and so unlike mine, I think.
Maybe that's why you felt weird? Seeing a version of you that wasn't like you at all? If you don't got a stable career by kindergarten, you're a fraud. Deadass. Give up, bro. You're not gonna make it.
Maybe. So, what happened? Not much. My presence there essentially freed her from that place, according to a pact she made with Echidna. She and Jade then left. To do what, I don't know. That is when Roxy found me. So, you were only there to release her. Are you sure there isn't something important for you to do, now that you're alive and with us? I doubt it. For one thing, I have virtually no useful abilities. I don't mean to badger you. I'm just wondering how you fit in all this. Getting to wear a one-of-a-kind ring and returning to join a group about to wage a pivotal battle. That strikes me as the profile of someone meant to do something important. What do you think you'll do?
Maybe it doesn't have to work that way, though. What if those are just some facts about her, which let her come back to life, but they don't have to mean anything other than that? Like anything about having to do some huge fancy thing.
I guess so. First Dave tells me human beings don't have arcs, and now you're telling me the culmination of an epic doesn't require a...
Messianic? They throwing a lot of... This stream, they throwing a lot of words at me. They throwing a lot of words I ain't never seen before.
Messianic archetype to return from the dead, thereby providing the key to everyone's salvation? I wonder what sturdy and time-tested narrative construct Jade is going to debunk whenever she wakes up. Maybe she will lay waste to the notion of in-game ships. Carcat won't be happy about that.
Damn, I keep forgetting to re-enable the... I'm sitting here wondering, like, the last word, interlocution, whatever the fuck that word was, I'm surprised nobody hit me with the Detroit education system, but you're right. I still disabled. I keep forgetting to re-enable it. I'm gonna do it after the stream. Matter of fact, I'll do it now, bro. Matter of fact, let me finish this page. I'm gonna finish this page, and then I'm gonna turn that shit back on. That us. I just need niggas not to fucking spam it, bro. I wonder... Oh, I read this. Huh? Okay. I don't know what stuff you're going on about there, but I just don't think she should feel like she has to do anything she doesn't want to.
I think the truth is, I won't be doing much of anything. My other self told me as much. Her advice was to just live and exist as the version of us for whom that is an actual possibility. She's the one who will be doing important things. How so? She didn't say. Isn't that just how it always is with alt selves? So cryptic. Hey guys, it's been cool having y'all meet Callie and such, but don't you think she and I could have a moment alone? Or do you think she and I could have a moment alone? Got some stuff I want to talk about.
Okay. I don't think it's a way to limit it per stream. But I'm about to turn it back on though. I just hate that you can't fucking. I can't just edit the. Sound alert's fucking stupid, yo. You can't like. I can't just change the setting of the alert to say, give it a cooldown. I have to delete the alert and then remake it to add a cooldown. Like why? Maybe it's a button I'm missing. I don't know. Matter of fact, and while we here, but I'm gonna turn them down a little bit because they be kind of loud. They low key be jumping. I mean, I guess that's the point. That was when we was playing mad horror games. The point was to fucking jump scare me. I keep them at 100%. I keep them at 100. I'm trying to see if is there like a global cooldown? There is a global cooldown. All right, I'm gonna just increase the global cooldown. Okay, all right, my fault. I'm all in my options and shit. I can't even see chat. So if y'all talking, I'm sorry. All right, I turned it back on though. All right. Why they get further apart? Why can't you niggas just talk to each other, man? And of course, niggas just hit it off the top. All right, bro.
You know, I've got to say, I've really turned around on horses. What? Horses. I used to hate them, remember? I developed this weird superstition about them, about how they're cursed or something. And when they're around, they can only lead to bad things happening. Don't you remember how I was going on and on about that a while ago at the amusement park? Oh, guess so. But we've been hanging around them a while now, and everything's been fine. More than fine, actually. Yo, what did she do to you, bro? What did she do to you? Like, look what happened, gang? Like, man. So yeah, horses are okay in my book. What do you think, Mina?
About what?
Horses.
They okay. Kind of dumb and smelly. Be making like fucked up noises or fucked up sounds out their big ass snouts and floppy lips.
Yeah. Reminds me of the weird sounds that used to come from my neighbor's hive at weird hours of the night.
The fuck?
Don't even ask, because I don't know. So, enough about stupid animals. Whose presents have no rational explanation anyway? What do you want to do today?
Today?
Yeah.
There is no today.
You know what I mean. Within the ambiguous time frame that would loosely correlate with a single rotation of a planet. Any ideas? Come on. We can't just spend all our days hanging out in this idyllic, bizarrely paletted cliffscape with all these stinking idiot quadrupeds. We should go exploring some more bubbles.
We explored an awful lot already. Ain't they sort of all the same by now?
I mean, roughly speaking, yeah. They're all arbitrary memory collages, I guess. But there's always something new to see every time. Whose ridiculous memory will we visit next? Like, some nutty version of Kanaya who became a god tier and some totally ludicrous version of our session? Or maybe a version of John who never even played the game at all? Maybe he went outside to look for the game, and his fatherly Lucis backed over him with a car. Or what about your friends? They're always fun. Like Nepeta's ancestor, the deaf one, she's a riot. Plus, she has a fascinatingly dark history, which her memories always seem to hint at. Or Eridan's douchier clone. I know you have a great time whenever you get the chance to own him. So, what do you say? I don't know. But you seem kind of bored. If you're bored, doesn't it make sense to get out and try and have fun? Not really. But why? Because it doesn't sound that fun. This sounds like the same shit as always. Like, exactly like dreams. Dreams? They are dream bubbles after all. Yeah, but I don't... Dreams are also like a crazy fantasy ride full of fake shit that makes no sense. It's a great time in theory. And I guess when you're younger it's fun. Maybe you even look forward to sleeping. To see what the great Mr. Sandclam... Mr. Sandclam, bring me a dream. Bring me a dream. Da-da-da-da. My fault. I'm sorry. What if somebody has to have done that by now, bro? Mr. Sandclam, and then but it's a bunch of like fish aquatic puns as the lyrics. If nobody has, I'll step up to the plate. To see what the great Mr. Sandclam has in store for you next. But after sweeps and sweeps of dreaming, you get used to it. It's just the same bogus crap your stupid brain is just shuffling up and serving you again and again. So you stop paying attention and just ride out your sleep. Then get back to business in the real world like a legit person with cool plans. Huh? I don't think I've had the same experience, honestly. Sounds like kind of a bummer to look at dreaming that way. I always liked dreaming. I mean, unless they were awful dreams, which was fairly often. But I'd never say I really got bored of them. Yeah, well, you are a bit younger than me. Is that so? So you know, right? So you acknowledging that? I'm just saying. A bit. I am? Yeah, I guess so. I never thought about it. You should've. You really should've. Then again, we future ladies, we sort of had to get used to being around people younger than us over our full lives. Like, much younger. Or at least I'd have to if I was actually alive. We gonna keep on, stay away from the young ones. It ain't cool what you on TV. You looking crazy, you sounding crazy. Stay away from the young ones, my brother. I guess you're right about that too. That's pretty fucked up to think about, actually. That if you were alive, you'd have to deal with existing nearly forever. Almost as fucked up as the fact that you had to exist nearly forever while dead, too. Hey. Are you okay? Yup. You seem really down. Nah, I'm cool. Are you sure? Maybe not. Don't matter. What's wrong? Nothing. You know you can talk to me, right? Yeah. So tell me. I don't know what's wrong. I'd tell you if I knew. Are you depressed? It sounds to me like you may be depressed about something. Or just in general. I don't know. Damn, Fishka. Hey, it's okay to be depressed. Is it? Vriska saying that? I would imagine Vriska would be like, depression is so weak. That's such a weak-minded mindset to have, and you should fucking grow up, you fucking loser. I think just because you're dead, that doesn't necessarily let you off the hook from having psychological problems. I'm pretty sure I proved that to myself on more than one occasion already. Yeah. So talk to me. Maybe I can help. Ugh. What's the big deal? I don't wanna. Mina. What? I'm not good at, like, talking about me. That's all you ever talk about. No, I mean, in a non-aggrandizing way. The self-awareness is crazy. Oh. Oh, it's Groom Frisco. Oh, okay, fair.
Me, hey, Mina, like, this kid I groomed is like attached to me. Ugh, can you get the fuck away from me? Me reaping versus me sowing, like what the fuck?
Sorry if I'm interrupting whatever the fuck is going on here, but I'm afraid I'm going to need that treasure.
Bro, these niggas is killing me, cuz. They so fucking stupid, yo.
Hey, hope you don't mind I pulled you off to the side like this, away from other nice pals for a little one-on-one with Rox and Cal time. I might be greedy as shit. I don't mind at all. I'm still getting used to the concept of in-person socialization at all, let alone with many people. And yes, you may be greedy, but if so, then so am I by the exact same standard. Fuck yes. Like a couple of friendship burglars picking each other's pockets all shifty-eyed and looking out for cops. But also giggling, I guess, because that is in the spirit of the scenario in question. Yes. I can't believe you're really here. It hardly seems real. After all these years and how you were just like a mystery friend online, and then how worried I was we might lose you for good. But now, wow, I know. So you and Jane and Jay were hanging out? Yes, it was great. We drew and told stories. I'd heard you died, so I was holding out some hope that you would show up too. And you did, eventually. Just not the version of you I expected. I never dared to think you would bring me this gift. Well, I swore I would, and John kinda double swore he would help. Damn, the kid is persistent. I like him. He's easy to talk to. Yeah, I've read about him, of course. The reality of someone standing in front of you is quite different from what you read about them in a text. But then, I have no idea how accurate anything I read is anymore. I always believed I was in possession of the text which decoded your future, and I behaved toward all of you in that sly and knowing manner, avoiding spoilers and such. That was probably presumptuous of me, though. In hindsight, I clearly didn't know that much. I certainly didn't read anything about my own involvement. I never could have imagined being here. You were still helpful, though. You were the force in our lives that gave us hope that we could all be together someday. Going down that road has been crazy, and by no means a smooth ride. I'm losing count of all the times it looked like everything was about to break or catch fire, or actually did break and catch fire, resulting in loads of dismay. But when you look back, every time things went to shit, there was always something constructive about that turn of events. Something that was necessary for the good outcome to happen at all. So whenever something stupid happens, like some a-hole gets a bonehead idea to steal a ring and then everyone dies horribly, and at the time you think you're just gonna curl up and cry yourself into weepy non-existence, maybe those aren't even bad realities. Maybe they are as important as any. And so are all the experience that you had in them, and so are the experience of everyone who died, because you don't just get to say your experiences are more important or significant just because you happen to be someone who survived longer.
That's another, like, on top of like just getting better in shape and having a better circulatory system, bro. I mean, I guess having a larger lung capacity kind of fits into having a better circulatory system. But, or I guess, no, breathing is a circulatory. Is breathing circulatory? Can a biology, is there a biology major in the chat? I failed. Respiratory. Thank you. Respiratory. You're right. Circulatory is blood. But I thought in my head, because I'm stupid, I was like, but that's like kind of the same, isn't it? But no, I want to increase my fucking lung capacity. You feel me? Now that's a Detroit education system moment. But also, yo, I need y'all to start using some goddamn commas, my nigga. Some goddamn some periods.
I guess what I'm saying is, I'm grateful you let me go on this adventure, and not even in spite of the hardship it involved. I just had a little time to think about it in the Firefly Nothing space, and I think all of it was good.
Local life player can't breathe. It's crazy, ain't it? It's fucked up because I picked life because I had, for one, I read the fucking the treatise on the, or treatise, how the fuck you pronounce the word? And I felt like life described me, but also I picked it because I had a garden last year and I was going to do, I guess I still got time. I can still do a garden. I probably can still grow some shit. But I've been so busy that I never started my garden this year. When your life player got asthma, dead ass though. That's why I'm the page of life though. That's why I'm the page of life. I got mad potential, but I'm not living up to it. The garden arc, man, I'm telling you, I want to do it again, gang. I want to do it again, but like I be like not really busy, but I be locked in on shit, bro. Like, you know, the Homestuck wave fucked me up, man. Because if I wasn't like gaining motion, I'd be like, fuck, I got time, I can go out there. But now I'm like, fuck, I got shit to like, I got niggas I gotta entertain. My fault. Let me stop going on tangents, bro.
I'm happy that I could play such a role in your lives. I don't know if I deserve much credit for these positive revelations about your journey, though. You are the one who's been on the adventure. I have barely taken my first step. I spent all my life in my room, and then every moment in the afterlife cowering in fear. It's only now that true participation is even a possibility. But even so, I really doubt I'll have much to offer. My other self, who I just released, I think she is poised to do something much more significant. What do you think she'll do? I have no clue. But she told you to live, right? Yes. By which I can only assume she meant, yo, live it up, girl. Like, go shopping or something. Or rocket down the highway in a convertible with cash flying out the back.
True. Somebody should draw that. I'm sure it's been drawn, but like that'd be hard. Yeah, hey Clip, you nailed it on the head, gang. I'm broke as hell, but I'm getting there. But I'm getting there though. I'm getting there.
That is not the sort of sentiment I can imagine coming from her under any circumstance. But yes, maybe something to the effect of encouraging me to enjoy my existence, as communicated by a more typical, truly asocial member of my species. Really, what I took from it was, she is the real one, with all the power and relevance now, and I am the spare. A civilian in a sense, like in a war. And the only use for civilians, from a militaristic mindset, are as those who live their lives in whatever completely irrelevant way they choose to. They are the collateral at stake, the ones for whom the war is theoretically fought, but whose lifestyles, choices, happiness, and such hold no concern whatsoever for those fighting on their behalf. This, I think, is the mindset of cherubs. This, I think, is the mindset of cherubs of her alignment. As protectors, it is the relationship they have with those they protect, and so that is probably the relationship she believes she has with me. You make it sound like she is the legit Callie, and you are the afterthought. Like the one from the funky reality that didn't go right? Technically, her timeline was doomed by her predomination alone. Even so, yes, it does feel as though my reality was the oddity. Cherubs were never supposed to grow up like me, exposed to other caring people and learning from them. It made me different and unfit to predominate. Yet, ironically, this was requisite for the timeline's success. And it was necessary for you all to begin your journey as well. So, this seems like an example of what I was just saying, actually. The story of the two Callies. Neither is really more important, and your timelines can't really be described as the good one or the bad one. There were good and bad things about both ways stuff went down, and different qualities to the people you became. Her life sounds like it was harsh and lonely in its own way, but it sort of paid off because she got to beat her brother, but then got arbitrarily punished for that outcome because it wasn't supposed to happen. And then finally you meet her and free her or something, so she presumably gets to go off and do something badass. Then there's you, who had probably an even more challenging upbringing getting so hassled by your bro. And he killed you, I guess, because The way the deck was shuffled, he had the edge this time. But the upshot was you got to have all these great friends who cared about you. And it helped you become the nice person you are, who means a lot to other people. And now you get to live whatever kind of life you want and be completely free from all the crummy stuff you grew up with. Who cares if you aren't as strong as her or don't have the wicked power she does or some important mission to do? You both came from perfectly legitimate realities, and in my honest opinion, you are both equally valuable.
Talk.
And both of those realities seem to be tied together. And she can't do her mysterious badass thing unless you make it all the way through your journey and free her. And your reality was the thing setting the stage for this huge multiversal vortex of problems which after a cajillion fucking epochs, she was always meant to resolve in some way. And that doesn't mean your life was like a means to an end in a big cosmic sense. I think it's more like you are the end, or one of the ends. You and me, and everyone who made it, and everyone who didn't. So that means you don't have to be able to do a lot of super special shit to validate your identity as the real version of yourself. The only validation you need is being who you are, because no one can be that person but you.
They talking, bro. They talking. What the fuck? Am I still up? Am I still streaming? That's weird. Okay, all right, but like it on OBS, it say I'm not connected on OBS. I don't know. I mean, as long as the stream's still going, I don't give a fuck. But and then somebody said network error, so I thought I failed out. I don't know. That's weird. Cause it definitely say I'm not connected on OBS, but I'm. Okay, no, it just, I don't know. OBS, I think OBS tweaking. I don't know, fuck it. But as long as I'm still live, fuck OBS. Oh God, I fucking hate this dumbass program.
Those are very inspiring things to hear, Roxy. I hope you are right. But even so, I think I would still like to be useful. You can be. You can help me out. How? I know you aren't God tier or anything, or probably never did much to get in touch with your aspect, but maybe that doesn't matter. You are space, right? Yes, a muse of space. Sounds cool. It is cool, I think. Especially having seen what I could have been. No, but that potential has to be inside you somewhere. Actually, it's one reason why I wanted you to be with me here for a while, aside from catch up a bit. What do you need me to do? Nothing really. Just be here with me while I try this. I don't know why, but I feel like your presence will help. And if nothing else, I just like having you here. Makes me feel better about trying to focus on this weird little chore. But you think my aspect is relevant? Maybe. I think space is related to this in some abstract way I can't put my finger on. I gotta make this egg, see? But it isn't really just an egg. It's this hella complicated egg in both its biological design and everything it represents for the future of an entire civilization. And I don't have the genetic or chemical or molecular blueprints for it or anything. I have to figure it out using just thought, like ideas. Ideas that are really basic and live in this primordial sort of quasi-consciousness. So I have to build the idea of this egg in some way before I do anything, which means trying to grasp its reality and what it represents. It's like a funky little construct of biological propagation, and I think that intersects with the nature of space, at least as we have come to understand it. The propagation of space is really just some profound cosmological feat of reproduction. That is a literally biological process, right? Pretty much. So, to make this egg as a rogue of void, what I'm really doing here is something kind of insane. You yourself told me once how I'd be able to do this crazy shit. I did. I'll be like probing nothingness for an idea, and a pretty complicated idea in this case, and pulling that idea from unreality. So maybe if I'm right, and a closer connection to the nature of space will help me locate that idea. Almost like standing next to an antenna to boost the signal of that idea. Then maybe my chances will be better. And hey, even if not, it's just nice to have a friend nearby while you try to do something hard.
True. Okay, finally, man. Like, let's connect, bro. Let's connect, bro. Let's have a conversation, my nigga. Ew. Hey, she frying me. She dead ass don't give a fuck, bro. She like, damn, I wish I was anywhere but here. Sorry. What do you think they're talking about over there?
I suspect Roxy wanted some time to catch up with an old friend. I'm sure I would want the same, if I hadn't just had an extensive reunion with her myself.
Yeah, I guess we should just chill out and give them a moment. It isn't quite time to head to our battle stations yet, so we might as well try to relax until it is.
I imagine it's a lot easier to relax when another version of yourself hasn't been hijacked by your dead cat.
Yeah, it probably is. Maybe you should try not to let her bug you, Rose. She seems harmless enough. Plus, she's pretty funny. Under my fucking eyelash, bro. I hate having fucking eyelashes. I've been burning the midnight oil too much, gang. I'm going to bed at a reasonable ass time. I can't be in VC with you niggas at 3 o'clock in the morning, bro. Damn, fuck. It is completely my own volition. You're right. I don't be want to go to bed, man. It ain't even because I don't want to go to bed. It's not that I don't want to go to sleep. I mean, I guess it is I don't want to go to sleep. It's just I be like, I didn't do much, man. I be wanting to seize all my time, man. I was watching Zach play Kingdom Hearts. Damn, man. Hold on, my fault, bro. It's hard watching somebody play Kingdom Hearts because I be trying so hard not to backseat. Damn. Hey, man, fuck this. Hey, low-key, I gotta piss. Okay, I'm gonna try. How long is this page? This page long as shit. Bro, I'm gonna be back. I'm about to, for one, I gotta pee, and also I'm about to splash water in my fucking eye, dude. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna be right back, man. I'll be right back. We are witnessing a breakthrough in crime prediction. They doing stop and frisk in New Amsterdam. They doing stop and frisk and they shooting everybody. They're like, yo, we got the new crime prediction algorithm. Kill all the black people.
The world doesn't revolve around you. Even in the multiverse, you're not worth a verse. Oh, rest in peace. Oh, he's dust.
Nah, bro. I can't condone this shit. I can't condone this shit. I can't kill.
Then how about Zuki?
Let's go, bro. Oh, bro, you sold, nigga. 10 seconds into the game. bro. Hey, dog. Second obstacle. You know what, bro? It'd be like that. I can't even cook you, bro.
Honestly could warrant its own episode. But for today, we're
I
gonna
wasn't making fun of it. I was saying that I would have sex with it.
Tagline: 40 kids, one town, no adults. It would see these children try to rebuild the abandoned town.
Please be for real. I'm sorry, my fault.
Town in an attempt to fix their forefathers.
Purple guy at the sperm race, like, yeah, I'm gonna get all that. I love My Little Pony too much to clop to the motherfuckers. Plus, also, it's like,
They're horses. You know what I mean? Like I just like I don't want to think about it. But I'm like, what is you niggas beating your dick to? So how y'all doing, man? We in here chilling, man. I don't give a fuck about Bonnie, man. I ain't scared of this nigga, man. He a bitch. You feel me? What do? What? I'm gonna guess, right? Like I normally spend like $150 every Saturday to like theaters, and I filled in my bank books today, and I'm not like I've never wanted to burden you guys.
Nigga, I get DoorDash and be like, oh, I should kill myself.
Saving $300 a month would be
You feel me? This nigga is on the verge of bankruptcy. He down to his last like $600 and spending $150 on his friends. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I used to read a lot of fan fictions. Niggas should have seen me in my peak brony days. I was running through My Little Pony fan fictions like these, nigga. I promise. Don't tell nobody I said that. It's 20 niggas in here that don't lead a stream, except for when it go on YouTube, and then it's gonna stay there forever, unless I get a copyright strike or some shit. Lord knows YouTube don't like niggas.
Yes, I've been waiting for someone to say that. What are you talking about? Trip, he is just being honest about my decorating, which I appreciate. No, but
I never got the chance to tell you how grateful I am. This is about to get real gay, bro.
Can we get some alone time in this bitch, man? Yeah, damn. Can you get your fat ass home, bro? Can't y'all see I'm trying to fuck this twink?
That nigga Freddy gonna walk in here as soon as I.
What? Almost, buddy. I knew. I was ready for you.
I was ready for you, nigga. Fuck.
No! You niggas are everywhere! Fucking, you're. I ain't got enough time. I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing with these niggas all around me. Just fucking kill me, man. I don't need training.
I'ma eat it. Ah! Where the fishing rods, nigga? They got all these hammers and all this other. Thank you. That's what I was looking for.
You are an avid follower of cartoon shows with considerable nostalgic appeal. Hey Jade, I'll fuck with you. You have a profound zeal for marvelous and fantastical fauna of an anthropo.
Okay, I'm back. I flushed my eye. And fucking, I'm good now. I'm good. But okay. I don't remember where I was. Hold on. Anything to help out? Turn the music back on. Okay. I'm back. I could have started. I could just start over from the top, but I'm not going to.
Sounds suspiciously like the idea of someone who's never had to deal with an outlandish alternative version of himself.
Hey, I've bumped into other Johns a few times. Can't say the experience has been anything other than perfectly agreeable.
You mean Johns that were essentially time duplicates in the course of your retcon quest?
Yes.
Those don't count. Those were just regular Johns. What I'm saying is, you never had to deal with a John who was like half Harry Anderson and half Maplehoof the dear departed pony.
Wow, that sounds great.
Come to think of it, you're the only one of us who hasn't. I mean, of our original group of friends. Dave had Bird Dave, Jade had Dog Jade, and now I have Cat Rose. Why were you let off the hook?
I don't know. Guess you guys are just luckier than me.
Even putting aside the wildly unwelcome body horror slapstick routine she represents, the machine gun salvo of
opprobrious? Like, the hussy got deep in their bag, like what the fuck?
opprobrious remarks and conduct which my cat is apparently capable of releasing from my subconscious. I'm not sure where this leaves me.
What do you mean?
I felt like I understood my place. I had gotten myself in order somewhat. My, beverage decisions had gotten more reasonable. I was ready to bear down and play my part in finishing this. I could even handle a stray rose sprite brought to my doorstep by my sweet imbecile of a pet. Idiotic though that was, I was still clearly Rose Prime. But can I really claim that now? She's a sprite squared? How was that even a thing? Can someone tell me how that's even a thing? I can't tell you how it's even a thing. I think we're all just as flabbergasted as you at his stinginess. What's next? Is there a sprite cubed? Or a... Let's not even entertain this avenue of thought. The point is, she must be quite powerful, insightful, and, in spite of the beast she rents headspace out to, intelligent as well. Doesn't she arguably have more claim to being real Rose than I do?
I don't think being the real Rose necessarily means being the one who is more outgoing and chatty and powerful and stuff. I'm not sure it means anything. I think maybe we should try to drop the stuff about who is the real version of who anyway. It's weird and it just hurts people's feelings.
I don't care if my feelings are hurt though. I just want to know where I stand.
I really don't think she is that threatening to you. Believe me, you still seem like the Rose I always knew, whereas she doesn't quite. It seems to me she's a lot more interested in having fun and zipping around like a silly lunatic than usurping you as the main Rose.
Sure, that's what she wants you to think.
But why do you care? I thought I heard the other Rose say before she was a cat that she liked the idea of being some sort of backup Rose. Do you not feel that way too?
That was a different context. I probably would have felt the same way if I found myself in her exact situation. Jaspros changes everything though. Now I feel a sudden responsibility. Like I have to really step up.
Step up?
Yes. To make sure I stay regarded as the exemplary model. To provide assurance that the concept of Roseness itself doesn't degrade due to black market peddlers of substandard shit. Basically, I need to defend the integrity of the brand.
Oh my god.
What?
Nothing. I just missed you so much. Yo, man. I love them, dog. These my kids, man.
My brand missed you too, John.
Your brand has good taste in friends and kicks ass. Nerds. Hey, how do you think Kanai and Karkat are doing?
They're probably getting a stern earful of roiling monster patois right now.
Or right about now. Do you think they'll be successful?
At what?
At talking to a monster? I don't know.
I think Karkat will successfully fail to understand the monster, and possibly also successfully shout at the monster. Kanaya, I think, will probably successfully do something sensible in response to whatever the monster demands.
So, you think they're gonna pull it off then?
I'm still not sure what it is, but yes.
Well, the idea was to release the frog, I think.
You think so?
That's what Vriska said.
Vriska says a lot of things. That's the basic idea, yes. But monsters can be complicated. Regardless, I think the right person was summoned to handle it.
You really trust Kanaya, don't you?
Sure.
Not to change the subject too hard into something maybe you don't want to talk about because of your brand, but I think you make a nice couple.
You do?
Yes, I thought so last time I was hanging out with you both in a screwed up timeline, but didn't say anything then. I think it's still true. I'm glad it didn't change when I retcon some things.
I am too.
Maybe that means it's a strong relationship? If it can survive, God, whatever the hell happened. A hard 3-year reboot and then the sudden presence of Vriska?
When you put it that way, it really does sound like you were trying to fuck us up.
Haha. Nerds!
Terezi, shush. What? I have just been minding my own business, and in no way whatsoever saying anything directed at a couple of silly nerds saying dorky things.
No, you said nerds twice. You always say nerds when in earshot of other people who are just being friendly.
Isn't it weird how you are making this observation and no one else is?
What? No.
Meaning, maybe I only say it when the pair of nerds are in earshot happens to include you.
What was that look? What look? That look you just gave me.
I didn't give you a look, dingus.
Yes, you did. Don't look at me like that.
Whatever look you think I gave you, it was in your imagination. It is possible you may be flattering yourself, Egbert.
Oh, whatever. Hey, what are you even still doing here? Weren't you going to go with Dave and get ready for battle?
Yes. I'm just giving him and his bro some time to themselves first. I'm sure they could use it. And whatever the hell is going on between them, the last thing I want to do is involve myself. That sounds even more awkward than lingering around you goofy bunch of nerds being all cute and mushy with your human family and friendship stuff.
Yeah, you sure do sound put off by it. All hanging on our every word and such.
It takes a will of iron, trust me.
Uh-huh. But yeah, I actually do agree. It does sound pretty awkward to be around Dave and his bro while they get to know each other, I guess.
Yep.
I'm not sure how well Dave really even knew his adult bro, actually. Aside from bogusly idolizing him in a way that was really transparent that he didn't. I wonder how different Dirk is from him, if at all.
I wouldn't be the one to ask.
What do you think, Rose?
I don't think there's anyone who can answer that. I suspect literally no one in the history of anywhere has ever met both people. Until, as of now, Dave himself.
I hope Dave's okay. Oh, what these niggas doing now, bruh? You just staring and looking at them. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Mina frying the fuck out of me, dude. Oh, I was about to say, why am I so tired? I know why I'm so tired. Uh-oh. This Doctor Strange trying to see what universe the Avengers went in. Claspect all the Avengers right now. Everybody claspect the Avengers. And all of them. Oh shit. She went back. She went, I'm good. Damn. Can we kill ourselves instead? Damn. Captain of America, that's a good one. That's a good one. +2. Tony Stark is a waste of space. That's crazy. There you go. You got it. Pog. Hell yes. Yo! Egg! Royd, please. Royd, plus. Uh-oh. Hey. Lord of Rage, that's a good one for Hulk. Oh God. Rose can't stand this shit, nigga.
It's me again.
Bro, I'm not. I can purr. I can meow. All this other shit, bro, I don't know.
The stretch is also frying me, low-key. Miss me, Rose? Did you know I love you? A weird thing for me to say to you, and you to hear, probably. I inherited the adoration our cat had for you, which now strangely is directed with the exact same intensity in myself because I'm you. Funnily enough, this manifests itself in a particularly acute form of narcissism, which is something we were already sort of afflicted by, and so was our cat by the very nature of the sort of animal he was. The bottom line is I'm pretty twisted up inside, in all the most beautiful ways, and it's wonderful. It really isn't. As much as I enjoy getting a load of that gorgeous whiskerless mug of yours, it's not actually why I drop by. I'm here on a curt matter of business with Jane. Huh? We have to prepare for our healing duties. Hammer out a strategy and such. Really sink our claws into the expensive upholstery of that problem. But first, I have somewhere to take you. What? Where? There is someone you really must meet before we all start skittering across the great laminated floor of combat. As the ghostly spiritual guide of whomever my whims decide I should be serving any given moment, I can't allow another second to pass without introducing the two of you. Who? This way! Damn! This is also mad funny. Jay's skull just cracked open. I'm saying, nigga, she hit that wall hard to the motherfucker. Oh, it's nano spray. Shit talk, shit talk, shit talk, shit talk. Where is that at? Yeah, hey, low key. You can stay here while with the others until this all blows over. With who exactly? Jade. She's sleeping. Please keep an eye on her, okay? Yes, of course. I'd be happy to. Also, a man they call the mayor is here. I don't know much about the dude myself, but apparently he's a hell of a guy. Give him my regards. I will. So, yeah. If we make it through this, I'll come back for you. And then we figure out what happens next. I can't wait. Hope you're not sick of hearing it yet, but I'm still so psyched you're with us. Of course I'm not sick of it. It's just, Kelly, in times such as these, you know, words have trouble cutting it. Come here.
Now, that was my first thought. I'm like, wait, man. Because I mean, I was like, I figured if it was gonna be a hug, they would have showed it. Like it would have been like, you know, some simple shit. But the fact that they didn't makes me think they had to have kissed.
Keep me in your thoughts, okay? In the luckiest and magicest ways you know how. I will, Roxy. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got a delivery to make.
I'll fuck with that. I'll fuck with that. Oh, okay, okay. Maybe we should go over this again. Because honestly, I'm still not sure I get it. What? Who are we actually fighting again? Jack Noir? Yeah. Well, one version of Noir. There's a shitload of them though. Which one is this? He's yours. Ours. Yeah, the one from your session. But our Jack spent months in prison. Well, I guess he broke out. He's kind of like a huge fucking deal now. When did this happen? I have no idea. I wasn't here. I guess neither was I. He's got Lord English powers though. He's apparently like just wretched fucking news. Damn. He's gonna be hard to beat. Even armed with the ultimate weapon. Some swords. Sounds like some shit is going down. Let's not downplay our sword gambit though. I have yet to encounter a problem where a sword didn't factor into the solution, at least in some way. I bet. Bear in mind, I haven't actually solved many problems over the course of my life, but the ones I have, man, swords proved hells of instrumental. What do you mean you didn't solve many problems? Didn't you like program robots and stuff? I guess I meant solve. I guess I meant real problems involving people. Oh, those. So, Jack has Lord English powers? Yup. Does that have anything to do with Jake? Not according to my current understanding of a mostly nonsensical body of information. What does it actually mean then? Not sure. Mostly that he's really hard to kill, I think. Okay. Well, that's decent intel at least. He might be vulnerable to Welsh things too. Don't quote me on that. Because it will make me sound like an idiot. Alright. Do you know when he arrives? I already said I don't know. Right. We need to get them swirlies. Guesstimate? Not soon enough is my best guess. And I guess also my opinion. Oh. Jesus Christ. Is everything alright? Sure. It just seems like maybe you aren't that into this. Or at least, not as much as I was, whenever I imagined the possibility of us meeting. Were you? Yeah. I guess I'm not doing a very good job of showing it now. I think that's probably just what I'm like, though. You don't say. I mean, when it comes to people in general. But probably especially people who are an important part of my life. So, you think I'm an important part of your life? Yes. You don't actually know me, though. Not this me. And I'm pretty sure you didn't know the other guy either. That's true. What is about me that's important then? I'm not sure how to answer. Why? Because I'm getting the sense that you might disapprove of whatever I might say. Maybe you'll think it's weird that I idolize some version of you that I never knew. Idolized? See? It seems like you think it's weird. Yeah. I shouldn't have said anything. I don't know if it's weird, I just can't process it. Why? Because maybe not anything to do with you per se, but how I view my bro. And I've got to say, meeting you, it's not rocking my world here, or upending any paradigms or whatever. Listening to you and looking at you, it really just reminds me of him. I know you're different and all, and also like a kid, I guess, but you don't feel that different. And hearing anything like that, like about idolization or like you were actually looking forward to this in any sincere way, it's kind of fucking jarring. Huh. So like, things between you and me, from your perspective, are we like, not cool? Dave, choose your next words very carefully, because this nigga might fucking kill himself depending on your answer. Nigga said, so you hate me? So you hate me? Nah, I feel him though. I get it. No, I get it. I do the same thing. Well, here's well, I guess. I didn't fucking like you that much, okay? Oh. Why not? Honestly, I don't know if I want to get into it. Okay. Damn. Okay. Actually, maybe I will get into it. I don't know why my friends got to have adults around who cared about them. They complained bitterly about stuff, so I guess I convinced myself they were all in the same boat as me. But that's not how it was. Their complaints were trumped up nonsense, and I bought it because, I don't know. I didn't have any frame of reference. But his dad and her mom, no matter what they said, it was so obvious they cared about them deeply. Even Jade's weird fucking grandpa, who died when she was young, obviously would have done anything for her. Why did I get such a raw cut of the asshole deck? And why did it take me so long to figure that out? And like, he's dead now, so that's that. So all that's left to do is look back and try to put the pieces together of my first 13 years. And all I can think is, what the fuck was that? I don't come away with the impression I used to try convincing myself of, that he was like mysterious or stern or aloof. The only feeling left is this insane impression that I was raised by somebody who fucking hated me. And the whole act of even raising a child was some totally fucked up game to him. Like parenthood was one of the highest tiers of irony in his solemn bullshit bro ninja code. So he went through those motions and did whatever he thought was funny or badass. But under that weird, stylistically and totally sociopathic approach to parenting, I can't even imagine there was any emotion toward me other than some sort of loathing. What did he do? I don't want to get out of the laundry list. I don't want to get out the laundry list. But for reference, laundry wasn't one of those things. That was just one of the many little domestic things I just had to sort of figure out. Sort of like I eventually had to learn what the real purpose of a refrigerator was from movies. I know, look, I'm not laughing. I am, but like, cause I feel like I'm taking this very seriously, but like, like the laundry thing was sad. That ass. Like I like imagining like an 8-year-old or some shit being like, damn, my clothes stink and I don't know what to do. That's fucking sad. But like, having to figure out what the refrigerator did is crazy. I'm sorry, bro. I'm so fucking sorry. Like, damn, I thought this was the sword box. You telling me people put food in there? Comedy style. I'm joking, bro.
Comedy style.
That's all it is.
Thinking like, why all the food gets spoiled so fucking fast, man? They should make something that keeps the food fresh. Anyway, I'm gonna go look at the sword box. Sorry, bro. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm locking in. I'm locked. I like, for real. No, in all seriousness, this fucked up. Like, I mean, my man's is coming to terms with the fact that his guardian didn't really guard him. Nigga was fighting him on the rooftop and shit. I completely, I'm taking the shit with the seriousness that it deserves. It's just that particular line was. Sorry. Okay. Wait, what? I don't know. There's too much to even get into. Just, I don't remember the atmosphere ever not being nerve-wracking. All having to sneak around and my shitty childhood spider senses are tingling just thinking about it. It was training, you know? But you know what it really was? It was some vicious shit that was bad and sucked and I hated it. It didn't make me stronger. It did the opposite. It made me never want to fight. It made me never want to see blood or be near danger or hear metal sounds. It made me hate the idea of being a hero because he was a hero and he ruined the idea of heroism. I don't even want to be fighting this shitty version of Jack, but hey, nobody else has the secret Welsh power, so I guess I have to. What gets me is how long it took me to put all this together. To stop seeing it as some kind of roughhousing and eccentric life I had, but was otherwise normal. It took years to deconstruct it all and put it back together to understand how fucking mad I should be. And in particular, how stone cold, deeply uncared for I was my whole life. Like, being merely monitored by a violent robot. I only started getting it after spending a lot of time in person with a bunch of people who actually did care about me. And I could start feeling like actually somewhat human for the first time, instead of some sort of runty afterthought to a household cabal of smutty puppets. Puppets. The fucking puppets. I know how it sounds, but I'm not joking. And there's no shred of doubt in my mind that he loved all those puppets more than me. Honestly, it's very possible that he was just insane, and that's that. I guess it didn't help either that we live with what we have come to understand may theoretically be the most evil doll to exist in any universe ever. In fact, it's my tenuous understanding that he came down to Earth with that thing and like actually grew up with it. Maybe spending 30 some years being inseparable from that hell puppet had some effect on him. Maybe if it hadn't been casting a pall over our apartment 24/7 since he took me in, grinning, glaring, laughing in my sleep, maybe our lives wouldn't have been quite so. Maybe we would have. What? You okay there? Yeah. A doll. That was Cal, right? Yeah. Right. My version is empty, apparently. Whatever that means. Huh? How do you know that? Source. One supposedly knowledgeable in jujus. I never quite knew what that meant, though. Well, whatever his was, empty is never how I would have described it. Man. I don't know if I figured something out here, like, explain something, or if I'm just driving myself crazy with this talk and nothing even needs explaining. It doesn't change my past or how I feel about him. He was still pretty much awful no matter what the reason. And I'm sure that's the only feeling I'll ever have about him. But who cares why it was like that? Yeah. That all sounds really bad. I don't know what to say though. Maybe I shouldn't say anything, since I just remind you so much of him for, obvious reasons. I don't want to make you feel worse, or make it sound like I'm offering a defense, for him or me, because I don't have one, for either of us. Come on, man. You didn't do anything. This was just some douchebag with your exact DNA who happened to grow up to be my bro. You had a completely different life full of, like, different choices and actions and stuff. And even if you were gonna bother. Jinglish? I appreciate the follow, gang. I appreciate the follow. And even if you were gonna turn out like him, you've barely cleared the halfway mark on actually chronologically getting there. In some way, ranting about all this is probably just uncool of me because you aren't him. You're not responsible for any of this shit, but I'm sort of implicitly tacking it on you anyway. Wait, damn. Hold on. Oh. I got my sleep notification and was like, what the fuck? Is it that late? I'm like, it's only 9:30. So, sorry about that. I'm not sure it's true though. At least, I don't feel that way. What way? That I'm not him. The fact is, I am. It's something I've come to understand about myself. All splinters of me are basically me, no matter how much I want to resist that truth, or pretend they aren't reflecting my own qualities back at me. I bear a certain responsibility for all of them. Splinters? Yeah, I guess the concept isn't that unique to me. Yeah, I got the wind down shit on my Apple Watch. It was just telling me that the watch was low and it was like charge it before bed. But I when the notification popped up, it just said sleep. So I'm like, what the fuck? It's not that late yet. I guess the concept isn't that unique to me. We've all got other versions of ourselves running around here and there, throughout the various compartments of this messed up cosmos. Right. I just happen to be particularly connected with mine. I felt haunted by them. And what that really means is, I'm perpetually haunted by my own bad qualities. So when I hear about stuff I did in another reality, I'm not sure what my adult self might have ever tried to do to atone for that stuff, if anything. Pretty much dick squat. Yeah, but in any case, I'm sure I was completely in the wrong. I'm sorry I messed up your life. Thanks. But it still feels a little odd accepting an apology from somebody who I just met and technically had nothing to do with my life. Even if you do feel guilty splinterways or whatever, it's just a messed up situation. And I guess I had to vent. And there was never anyone I wanted to say all that to. And the only thing that was gonna drag it out of me, I guess, was like a team stand-in phantom of my dead bro. Just some perfectly innocent dude having to take the brunt of this shit. I'm not particularly innocent though. I've messed a lot of things up. My friends. Honestly, that's why I wasn't that bent on sticking around when I showed up. And pretty much jumped at the offer of flying here to get ready for some yet to be explained battle. Battles are easy. Just you, a sword, some bad guys. It's a lot simpler than having an answer for things you did. For the most part, I feel pretty bad about the role I played in my friends' lives. Especially Jake. What happened there? I don't even know. An unmitigated disaster for which I'm entirely to blame. It's not any one thing. I think I was just a completely toxic element in his life from day one. I don't know what he's doing now. I wouldn't be surprised if he was trying to avoid me as much as possible. I'm sure that's for the best. I think I need to stay out of this business for a good while, so I don't risk poisoning another innocent kid's life, like I did with you, apparently. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's a little different because relations between peers is a whole other thing. It's tricky shit, and you're both figuring out on a relatively equal footing, and you're both at the same point in your lives. It's not like when one person is older and supposed to be a lot more... Never mind, this is a fucked up thing to think about. But the bottom line is, yeah, laying low while you sort out your stuff can't hurt. Let me take that line again, bro. But the bottom line is, yeah, laying low while you sort out your stuff can't hurt. Right. The thing with that, with my adult self's ways, the sad thing is, I can really see it. How someone like me can go unchecked in life and turn out to become a much worse person than I already am. I guess I'm just relieved I still have some time to make sure that doesn't happen. You don't actually seem like a bad person to me, though. Oh. Nah. Why not? We did just meet after all. Because, I don't know, if truly bad people wrestle so much with whether they're good or bad, I think if I ever sensed my bro, like, struggled at all with what he was doing or who he was, or showed any sort of doubt, that might have changed everything. There was never a crack in it, or the slightest hint of introspection behind the aggressive, cool dude facade. If there was, I'm sure I never noticed. I mean, personally, I think about it all the time now, what it actually means to be good or bad, or if not something that's starkly moral, at least just trying to examine the difference between being decent and being a douche. Maybe it's because of him, I worry about that now. But for me, I think that internal struggle is kind of mild. For him. Or you, I mean. It sounds like some pretty dark shit. Like grappling with becoming evil or simply trying not to. Yeah. That's not too far off. But the point is, even just talking to you a little bit, it's obvious you've been fighting with that. Which means that you care enough to put in some effort. And I think that counts for something. If I told y'all I was about to cry, bro, would you be surprised? I hate these niggas, man. He accepted forgiveness. Hey, you just saved me, bro. You just say, cause I dead ass was I was about to burst into tears. Hey man. Hey man. All this yellow, I'm scared, bro. I'm scared. Maybe. Not sure if I'm ready to accept a pat on the back for recognizing I have some problems and worrying about whether they'll destroy me and fuck up the people I care about. That might be setting the bar kind of low. Well, when it comes to the subject of him, the bar's already pretty low, dude. That's orange, not yellow? Fairs. Weird thing, honestly, is that it's actually kind of refreshing to hear a sincerely level critique of all my negative qualities, coming from another person invested in a relationship with me. rather than from a fucked up iteration of myself as some bizarre trollish form of self-abuse. All this yellow, I'm scared. Me when I gotta fight the Lord of Piss. Good one, man. +2. The only thing I've ever been exposed to are either various forms of self-loathing, either from me or my autoresponder, or attitudes completely oblivious to my real issues as expressed through my friends. My friends always seem to cut me so much slack, but were just never aware of the kind of person I really was. Well, Jake probably is, by now at least. But he's also the sort of guy who's just as likely to blame himself for stuff I did as he is to blame me. Dane and Roxy, though, never seemed to see anything wrong with me. If anything, just the contrary. Roxy in particular had a certain fixation. She meant well, but was so enamored of me, and seemingly everything I did, which I think was the last thing I needed, to be idolized in some form by other people I respected. I had enough of that feeling coming from within, particularly when I was younger. Since then, I've been plagued by the insane ego of my youth in the form of an artificial intelligence I designed, which essentially trapped that state of mind in a sort of horrid suspended animation. Till recent developments, of course. So, was that stuff true? When you said you idolized the other version of me? Yeah. And not just some bullshit like how I used to say the same thing about my bro when I didn't know any better? Definitely not like that. I never lived with him or met him, so couldn't have anything like the contentious relationship you had with my older self. He was a historical figure from centuries ago. There was a lot to admire and think about fondly, especially since I was alone. Never had any direct contact with another person or any concept of civilization. So even though I'm sure I romanticized what his life was like in the early 21st century in general, it was nice to think about you. I pass all the time that way. You say there was a lot to admire. Like what? Well, he was pretty famous. Made some successful movies. At least under a somewhat expansive definition of success. And an even more expansive definition of movie. His work accumulated a lot of subversive political influence, which got him in trouble later. He made like 1 million bullshit statues of liberty, scumped them up with JPEG artifacts, and littered them all over the planet. Holy shit. He was also a pretty badass swordsman, and an active member of the resistance movement. He slaughtered the clown presidents on the roof of the White House, and flew away on a shitty skateboard. Then it seems he gave the Battle Witch a pretty good run for her money. It wasn't enough, but at least he went down fighting. Yeah, I'm gonna need to hear more details on this sometimes. Sure. But as you can tell, clearly there was a lot to look up to. I thought about the examples you set constantly. The creative ideals, the advanced theories on irony and humor, the tales of courage and martial prowess. Really, I modeled everything about myself after you. Or at least everything good that I was trying to become. And I probably spent an embarrassing amount of time imagining what it would be like to live during his time, and to be able to have something resembling a sibling relationship, or be in some sort of master-apprentice situation. When I finally learned you existed, and started to understand who he really was in relation to me, that put a lot into context. I realized he was a version of you who got a chance to live up to his full potential. And when I understood there was a young version of you, a situation sort of like mine, whose time on Earth got cut short when you were thrown into all this, I was at least happy to think there was some reality where you got the chance to do everything you wanted to do, be successful, and fight for all the right things. Even if ultimately, it didn't lead to a great outcome for humanity, you had an opportunity to live a full life, show what you were made of. Well, I guess I had the same opportunity on your world, somewhat less fortunately. Yeah. But then, for all of my bitching, I guess I still never grasped your full reality. Just like you probably didn't grasp mine. But just reading into the mindset of a historical figure as best you could. What if I wasn't as heroic as it seemed? What if adult me was kind of douchey too in a way you couldn't observe? Perhaps. But beyond a certain point, I think accomplishments speak for themselves. I don't know if you could just completely shred every person who ever did great things because they had some flaws. All I can say is, it was important to me to see him the way I did. My fault. I'm mad distracted. I'm sorry, bro. I gotta. It's a text, bro. It's a text. I gotta answer. Sorry. Shit a little hectic right now, bro. No, no, I'm locked. I'm locked. I just had. It's just some shit going on. I mean, it ain't serious. I don't want to make it seem like it's serious. It's some little family shit, but whatever. Where was I from? I was here, right? All I can say is it was important to me to see him the way I did. They murdered Charlie Kirk again? Ew, again? Again. Sorry. I'm locked. As a good person who inspired me, set the standard for what I wanted to be. It kept me going. That said, I'm also glad there's this version of you who got to go through all the things you've been through. Like, yeah, you didn't get to be the cool celebrity who cuts down juggalos on badly defaced government property. And the idea of a normal life was rudely taken from you. And it's something you'll never get to experience. But this is so much more challenging and uncertain. You get to apply all that potential you showed in one reality to something much bigger and more existentially critical. Whatever strength you showed in trying to save a dying planet, the fact is, I think we need that more here. And the trials inherent in being a part of something like this, I think they bring more out of you than a relatively pedestrian life on Earth would. Make you face more things about yourself. At least, that's been true for me. But it sounds like it's been true for you too. It sounds to me like the experiences you've had changed you a lot for the better. You mentioned the experiences with him that were designed to make you stronger have actually made you weaker. But really, I doubt that's true. I bet you've become stronger than you realize. Not because of anything he did, but because of what you've done. The ways you've changed yourself through your own effort. I hope it doesn't come off as overly sentimental garbage, but it seems to me like you turned out to be a really good dude. Like really, a better sort of dude I ever imagined talking to when I pictured meeting the legendary guy I idolized. I pictured him as probably being too cool to be the type of guy you are. But you know what? Fuck being too cool for that. You don't think I'm cool? Nah. I mean, in the right way, yes, I think you are. But in the way that doesn't mean anything, it doesn't matter. Not particularly. Anyway, that's all my stuff with respect to your other self. And again, there's a lot more I could say about him. Maybe stuff you should know. Or maybe it's all irrelevant to the path you're on now. Regardless, I'd be more than willing to answer any questions you have about him. Or anything, really. Feel free to ask me whatever, okay? Yeah, I'll have to think. Hey. Sorry about this. What? But what I'm doing now, this bullshit right here. Oh. It's really fucked up of me, what I'm presently doing. So, Sorry about that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Man. This is some fucked up shit, alright. I know. But it's cool. Don't worry about it. So fucked up. Sorry. Damn, nigga. Who cut onions around this motherfucker, man? Who cut onions around this motherfucker? Somebody must be making French onion soup or some shit, man. Damn. Then to go from that emotional ass moment, bro, to fucking talking about fucking Schmuppet ass and goddamn Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff the movie and shit. Like, that's crazy. I think I'm gonna read this and I think I'm gonna call it. I think I'm gonna read this and then call it.
Hey. Yes. Hey. 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 You said another hey. Are you going to say hey again by any chance? Hey. I knew it. Another hey. Kanaya. Guess what? My first guess would be more hey. But if the thing to guess is the reason you are saying hey at me several times, I confess to being stumped.
I'm telling you, bro. She goated. She goated as hell.
I got something for you. You do. What?
I'm still thinking about David Dirk. I'm gonna keep it. I low-key just it caught me in my tracks, man. My fault. Lock in.
You do? What? That's the thing you got to be guessing. Is it the thing behind your back? Yup, but you gotta be more specific. Is it a little piece of paper that says hey on it? No, but that would be so funny. You're pretty funny. Damn, now I want to go away and start this whole shit over so I can do that punchline instead. Maybe we should do several rehearsals first just to make sure the final performance is as funny as possible. Yes, but no. What I have for you is this. Ta-da! Is it real? Yeah, I mean, as real as I can make it, which I think means as real as the thing that it is and was always supposed to be when its idea is expressed as purely as possible through physical matter. Wow. What? It's a real alien egg. Bottom line, it took a lot of work and I guess Voidy soul surgeon, but I finally made it. Just for you. For me? Yep. Hey, I know I don't know you too well. We just met, and this is crazy. But here's my number. Oh, sorry, my fault. But really, it was always gonna be for you. This egg is stinking useless without someone who's qualified to take care or to care for it, and that's you. Please look after the little guy. I have developed some oddly motherly feelings for this spiky fucker myself. It was like this whole quasi-intellectual, emotional saga or something for me to figure out how to make this freaking egg. It's a matriarch. Yeah, that. I don't believe this. How is it possible? I still don't know how you did this. Don't worry about it. It's just powers. Voila. Insta orb. Just add the subtraction of its non-existence.
Her ass flabbergasted, nigga.
Thank you. No problem. I didn't think it would be this easy. I mean, not that it was easy for you by the sound of it. What I mean is I thought it was going to involve an arduous and lengthy process for myself to undertake in order to figure out how it was even possible to reconstruct the orb, let alone actually do it. Nah. Nope. So instead of all that, it's just hand it to me, like a nice present. Yes. I don't know what to say. This changes so much about everything I thought I had to do. Does it? The way I see it is you shouldn't have needed to worry about making the thing. I think it would be challenging enough, like hatching it and tending to all of the stuff that comes next. Isn't that basically being responsible for the preservation of an entire race of people? Like, not even a simple kind of people that's all go about having their own babies by themselves and such. You have to set up and deal with this huge creature that does it all herself, right? Yes, that's how it works. And yes, that will be probably very challenging. Yeah, so just focus on that. I'm sure you will have help if you need it. I mean, after all this shit is over, obviously. Hey, speaking of which, how'd it go here? Did you do the thing?
Bro, I gotta. When I finish stream, bro, I'm doing stretches, nigga. That's another thing I gotta start. On top of cardio, bro, I gotta stretch more, bro. My fault. Tangent.
Yes, I think we did the thing. Our frog should be good to go. We? Oh yeah, Carcat came too, didn't he? Where did he go? Oh, he's still in the cave. Meditating. Meditating, huh? Yes. It was a very spiritually uplifting encounter with the denizen. It really, blitzed our chakras. He needs some time to clear his head. Okay. So, you're Rose's girlfriend, right? I don't know. Is that what humans call a maesprit when the maesprit is a girl?
Oh, is it out? Nah, we have to watch. We can watch that motherfucker tomorrow. Actually, you know what? We can watch. You got it? You got the link? If you got the link, I'll download that motherfucker. Because we can watch that. I'm just not going to stay up till 2 o'clock. Not again. But I can watch that if you got the link. Or I can find it if you ain't got it. I probably can find it. Fold it immediately. That's my shit. Vampire, that's my fucking shit. All right.
I don't know. Is a maesprit the thing trolls call each other when they are girlfriends or boyfriends with each other?
Yes. Damn, man, what you got? You doing something?
Aha. Then the answer is yes. Yes. LMAO.
Okay, for sure.
Okay. It was kind of obvious, but I was just making sure. Anyway, that's cool. Did you meet on your fancy meteor vessel?
Yeah, low key, the French motherfuckers was hard to understand. I got you.
In person, we met there, yes. Originally, we first spoke while she was still in her session. I assisted somewhat. But I think I bugged her mostly. That seems like a lifetime ago now. So, I guess you must have gotten to know each other a lot better during the trip.
Anniversary? Oh, that's what's up. We can wait. We can wait. We can wait. We can do it tomorrow. We can do it tomorrow before movie, like we did last week. We can do it tomorrow before movie night.
Yes, we had a lot of free time. I bet. Man, 3 years, was it? That's crazy. For a whole bunch of people who only just met, including humans and aliens. Or I mean trolls. Whoops, sorry if that's rude. We call each other aliens all the time. but then you all immediately have to hunker down together for 3 years. That is very much what happened and what we had to do. It sounds fun. Kind of wish I could have been there. I guess I had my own less long stint with people in my session. Only like half a year though, which was cool in its own way, but it wasn't nearly as social as your scene sounded. It was pretty social, yes. But we also had little groups who generally convened with each other more often than the entire ensemble crowded together for a singular noisy affair. Such events were pretty rare, so maybe not as social as you were picturing. In fact, it was quite a subdued situation compared to the crowd I was formerly accustomed to congregating with. There were 12 of us back then. Yeah, wow. I remember hearing about that from a friend who never even existed from this frame of reference. I guess that's another weird thing about my little sojourn to get to this point. It was all made of memories now that didn't even happen for other people. That does sound like a lonely predicament in its own particular way. A sort of sacrifice you've had to make, yes. Yeah. Sacrifice abounds, it would seem. I don't know of anyone presently alive who hasn't had to trade something very important to them in exchange for continuing to be a material seeker in this endeavor. You were forced to trade something too, but in return you've been able to do something. Something so wonderful that I guess I'm judging your accomplishment from an especially personal vantage. But no matter what else you have been through, I believe you can say you've done something as important as anyone could ever hope to do. Oh yes, I hope so. I really hope it all works out and you make a super successful troll world too. Yeah, I want it to be a good place. Not so much like where I'm from. It all sounds really daunting actually. Not even just the propagation of my kind, but managing to do it responsibly. Just causing millions of beings to exist for the sake of doing so, and dismissing responsibility for what sort of people they become. That isn't good enough for me. I think Echidna was right. I'll need him. Who? Oh, nobody. Let's say it was a figure of speech. I'll need everyone. Whoever is good and wishes to have a hand in the way our world is shaped.
She talking about baby Jesus?
Count me in. I will. But as of the immediate point in time, I don't know what to do anymore. Before you came, I was on my way to join you and Rose and John, feeling quite sure I was about to get ready to fight. But then you gave me this, and now I'm unsure of everything to which I just imminently committed myself. How so? I want to help us win, but I also have a lot of responsibility now, in a way that is much more tangible and also spiky and round and sharp than just a few minutes ago. And I feel I have to consider risk to myself is now also the same as risk to the future of my people. Does that make sense? Oh, I see. Yeah, it's like, say a mother wolf being all ready to stand up to some other asshole of nature, like a nasty bear, and she's ready to fight and all, but also she's got to think about what happens to her pups if she gets hurt, yeah? Something like that. Except I'd relate more to an analogy that didn't involve weird alien creatures. Bears. Oh, sure. Just imagine instead of a wolf, it's like a mother, help me out here. Muscle beast. A beautiful mother muscle beast. And instead of a bear, it's a Metroid.
Oh, a who?
Let's say good enough. Damn straight. Be fucking fight of the year right there. But yes, that concern is completely understandable. You don't gotta fight if you don't want, but I'm sure we could really use the help. Would I actually be of much use? I think so. I look at it this way. None of this next gen troll stuff is even gonna matter if we don't win this fight. So we have to prioritize beating all these goddamn villains, especially the witch. Any extra edge is gonna help. And though I admit I don't know much about you, and I'm feeling pretty confident in my assessment that you are probably some sort of sick, deadly shorty. Who told you my secret?
Secret, bro. I love you, man.
I knew it. In fact, I would bet that you could use your concern for all your future space pups to be way extra deadlier in this fray. Maybe you'd make the whole difference. The point is, we need you now just as much as anyone in the future will. and we are all risking stuff and all in this together. And if you're with me and Rose and John, don't worry, we ain't gonna let anything happen to you. I promise. Dang.
My fault.
Dang. Dang? That was really motivational, and I feel very inspired now. For real? Yes. A little corny, but definitely genuine and moving. And now I'm suddenly psyched again to go dunk a narcissistic fish woman into a sea dumpster. Fuck yes. Not to project myself as someone fickle or lightly swayed on big decisions. Maybe it was just a roughly 30-second spell of cold feet and I just snapped out of it, I don't know. But you really do seem to have a way with motivational words. You must be a natural leader. I think your group was lucky to have you. Me? Nah. I'm not naturally good at that at all. I mostly just yelled at my friends because they were such a gaggle of frustrating bozos. I guess I'm just feeling way inspired by the fact everyone is here together and we're all about to try and do something huge and important. I've also watched John in action a bit and he is very good at that stuff. He's actually so good at being inspiring, he's inspired me to try and be more inspiring. That sounds dumb as hell, but it's true as shit. I also love how he's got no idea how good he is at leadery stuff. It is so inspirationally freaking adorable.
Roxygen scraps, low-key.
Shall we go then? We hella shall.
Happy Kanaya Medias. We fuck with that. We love that. We live and die for that. Oh, bro. Man. Hey, man. It's getting spooky. It's getting spooky, scary skeletons, bruh. Fuck it, man. I'll lock in, man. I need to be nice to one of them. Do I? You stop here. You know what? Fuck it, man. Fuck it. I'm gonna save it. You think yes, nigga, one of them got groomed. Didn't they both get groomed? They just got groomed in different ways. But yeah, bro, I'm a call. We'll read that. How? You think next stream we could do it? You think next stream we could call it? How many pages I got left? Like less than 300? 100%? Make it a thing? I'm trying to see, do I want to do the extendo? Now, I don't know, bruh. I don't know if I want to do an extendo. Cause I'm thinking if I do an extend, cause I was already planning to do an extendo for Deltarune on Tuesday. So do I want to do an extendo? I'ma just, you know what I'ma do? I'ma sleep all day Sunday, except for movie night. And except for movie night and the Vampire Lestat. I don't know. Worst case scenario, you know what? I'ma lock it in, bro. I'm doing the extendo on Monday. If I don't feel good enough to do the extendo for Deltarune on Tuesday, I'll just be late to chapter 5. It ain't shit. It ain't shit. It'll give me a reason to stay off Twitter for a few days. So. But yeah, I'm locking it in though. Monday, we finishing this shit. But all right, man. I'ma holler at y'all, bro. I appreciate y'all coming through, bro. Man. I'm glad y'all stuck with me on this long ass journey, bro. I'm glad y'all stuck with me. It's about to come. I mean, I say it's coming to an end, but like I said, I'm reading all the afterward shit. All the shit that come after the main comic, I'm reading it. So it ain't over, but this long ass section of the journey is about to be over. So, all right, man. I'll see y'all on Monday, bro, for the finale stream, bro. Y'all have a good night.